good afternoon, and welcome to WRNG TV 12 and also Television 97's coverage of Red Bay Tiger football tonight. I'm Jack Ivey along with Brad Bolton. He'll be joining us in just a minute. We're not for sure if the cheerleaders are quite finished yet, so we'll listen in, and we'll finish that when we're going to our pregame tonight. Y'all check out the kiddos as they're leaving the sideline down below. Well, it looks like they may be about finished there, and we didn't know for sure they were going to do this tonight, so we got on just a little bit late on it, but hopefully you enjoyed what you got to see. Honored to have you on the broadcast here tonight. We got some wonderful sponsors. Of course, Community Spirit Bank is going to be bringing the first downs tonight. Alpha Insurance will be bringing our instant replay. And folks, we're excited about you being on the broadcast here tonight. Red Bay Tigers on a roll, all the loss on the season, losing down on the road to University Charter, and of course that was earlier in the year, and it's been a great season already for the Red Bay Tigers. After joining us on the broadcast, we got Tupelo Christian Prep going to be here tonight. Not for sure we know very much about Tupelo Christian Prep, and I'm sure they're going to bring a quality team in here to take on the Red Bay Tigers. We got, of course, Brad Bolton down on the sideline. He's pretty good ways down. Hopefully he's going to be able to hear us down there. Brad, you got us down there okay tonight?
Yes, sir. I'm with you. I'll be back.
Sounds good. The guy that I was going to tell you about, I'm not sure the head coach's name, but the assistant coach that we know is Dustin Jones. Dustin Jones, and you might get a chance to holler at old Dustin tonight. Dustin, of course, brother, used to be the head coach, and of course he was an assistant over at Tishomingo County. And of course, that's been a few years ago. They grew up down at Manhattan. So they may be some of our wonderful customers down at Community Spirit Bank at that Fulton location.
Yeah, well, phenomenal. Welcome to the family.
That sounds good. Let me give you an update. Of course, you folks around this area knows about all the wonderful locations for Community Spirit Bank, bringing the first downs, and also they bring their hits. They bring, of course, the 3-point shots for our local students, and of course, we're adding Etowah. And of course, we're excited about adding Etowah because we've got that brand new Community Spirit Bank location. You started out maybe in a temporary location downtown, and you finally got that new building built, and it's turned out pretty awesome for the folks down in Fulton.
Yeah, we're really proud of that building. We're going to be there to serve the community of Fulton for generations to come.
That's what I call a commitment, and the folks make a commitment to us, and you've made a commitment to the folks in the community. So it's an honor here. Brad, I'll be back down with you in just a minute. We missed you last week. Of course, we're going to look at some of our sponsors right quick in the pregame, and we'll also be getting an interview here shortly with the head coach for the Red Bay Tigers, and we'll talk about what they've done this week, getting ready for tonight's game. Today's game is being brought to you by Congressman Robert Idaho, also Lasting Legacies Gravestone Cleaning. That's Steve, and of course Steve Mullen and his wife Cindy. And it's an honor to bring the game to you here tonight on WRNG TV 12 and also Television 97. If you mention this ad, by the way, you get a 10% discount. That's right, a 10% discount in September and October. You can call him for all your gravestone cleaning, 205-458-6383, licensed in 4 counties. He continues to keep coming up with new items to make the cleaning process even better. And of course, the veterans type stones at the foot that's made out of runs or whatever. He's got some kind of new cleaner doing that. He just did my dad's on that, and it looks really, really awesome. Made it look new. So appreciate Lasting Legacies. Thank you, Main Street Market inside you and Variety. Yes, they'll be open tomorrow. It's a brand new way to shop. They just keep adding new vendors. And folks, if you're looking for antiques, you're looking just some homemade goodies, you're looking for food, whatever you're looking for when it comes to Main Street Market, you're going to be highly impressed when you go down and check out their store downtown Red Bay inside you and Variety. Also, big shout out today to the Medical Clinic Red Bay, Dr. Raynard Fabianchi. Also, Johnny's Four Wheelers and Mowers, a Middlebury family-owned business. All of those Bobcat tractors. Dr. Rick Wooden, Chiropractic on the broadcast here tonight. Alpha Insurance, Mr. John Cook, 356-4411. John, of course, bringing the instant replays tonight. Also, Pro Concert, Mr. Terry Hayes down in Tupelo. Full line of musical instruments, a lot of cameras and streaming setups, automated projectors and screens. Also, Brandon Nunley Construction on our broadcast tonight. Brandon, of course, also does your dumpster rental, 256-412-6500. Also, Triple H Electronics, all of those JoyRideEV.com. We appreciate David, Dustin, Beers, and Dallas, and the family. Pro Finishes, Mr. Ricky McGee is on our broadcast here today as well. This is WRMG TV 12 and also Television 97. We are the Ivy Broadcasting Company. Jack Ivy along with Brad Bolton. Today's game brought to you by the Cardinal Drive-In on the Golden Road. Thank you, Miss Denise. Also, Bliss Aesthetics, Beverly Winchester Green. She's a licensed esthetician located at 408 First Street, Southwest in Red Bay, specializing in sugar hair removal, individualized skin care, facials, also keratin lash lifts, and much, much more. Also today's game brought to you by H.W. Watson Logging Company, Casey Lott, your attorney, by Swamp Johns. Also Main Street Cycle in Tishomingo, by the Banner Tire Store down on the Fairview Banner Road. That is Jason Parker and his staff. 5H Farms, Donovan Haley and Sophie. Also a big shout out to Hudson and Harper as well. Ellis Wooten at Brick Drivel and Realty is also on our broadcast here today. If you need to buy or sell, Ellis can get you all fixed up. Gary and Cody Armstrong, 256-810-4596. Does all your dozer backhoe work. Dr. Brad Gentleman, your family medical doctor at Shoals Primary Care. Ronald Thorne, State Farm, is your offer sponsor here today for home, auto, life insurance. Beyond the visit, it's Ronald Thorne Insurance, working Mississippi and Alabama, 356-2700. Also on the broadcast today is the Neighbors Clinic. Dr. Jim Neighbors, Dr. Stephen, he'll be on the sideline, I'm sure, tonight. Nurse practitioner Devin Fancher. Also Hardin Heating and Cooling. Thank you, Allen and Nash. By Red Bay Pharmacy, Bill and Donna Weatherford. Red Bay Rentals. Thank you, Mr. Johnny Weatherford. I saw Johnny. He's still got just a few vacancies, all size units. So make sure you check out Red Bay Rentals. Also Shannon Oliver, your Franklin County Sheriff, on the broadcast. Sunshine Homes also on the broadcast. Builders of quality homes since 1971. The City of Red Bay, the Mayor Council, along with Piggly Wiggly Ace Hardware. Redmont Heating and Cooling. Thank you, Patrick Brooks. Redmont Pharmacy, J.C. Weeks. State Senator Larry Stutz on a broadcast. By Community Spirit Bank, banking solutions since 1908. Don't forget Stadium Pros, Keith Kennedy, Alton, Barksdale. By a Fastway Car Wash, Miss Ann Vinson. Also the Deaton Funeral Home of Red Bay and Belmont on our broadcast here today. Tiffin Supply, Tiffin Appliance Company, Red Bay Hospital. Thank you, Miss Sherry Jolly, Miss Sue Helms, and the staff. Do me a favor, if you're watching this broadcast, make sure you share this broadcast with your friends. By the way, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we are on Roku, Fire Stick, and we're also on WRMGradio.com. So like I said, it's an honor. We're on, of course, the my Facebook page tonight, and I think we're going to have the invocation of the national anthem coming up here in just a minute. So get ready for that. Today's game, of course, brought to you by your Edward Jones agent, Mr. Mike Jones. Also, today's game brought to you by Tri-State Insurance, Bay Health and Wellness, Kayla Humphreys, Bay Diesel and Air Conditioning. Thank you, Chris and Valerie Marr. By Silver Dollar Bargains in Golden and Tupelo, Casey Johnston, our school board member. Red Bay Gas and Water reminds you to call before you dig. Also, Bay Tree Gift Company, Beverly Winchester Green, 740-9940. Yes, they do baby registry, bridal registry. Also, they do tuxedo rentals. Dossett Big Four down in Tupelo, 628 South Gloucester. Cash and Thermoplastics, Franklin Electric. Also, Sunshine Mills, makers of that great cat food and dog food. Carl Lew and his family. Also, 80s Collision on a broadcast. Spark CPA, 6 locations. Red Bay, Iuka, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Boonville, and Corinth. Also, L&L Brush Cutting and Dirt Work. That's Gary and Chase Lindsay. Fancher's Taxidermy. They've added another expert. And, of course, that expert is, we'll be telling you about him in just a minute. And guess what? You can see Jerry Paul, Charlene Grant, and the entire staff once again. They have got Mr. Josh Inman now. He's specializing in, I'll get it right in a minute, specializing in turkeys. So I know they're excited about Josh helping out on that deal. Don't forget today's game also brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College. Community Spirit Bank on our first downs today. Once again, Alpha Insurance, John Cook, making the game possible on our replays. We're going to have our invocation at this time, and then we're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll get back to the pregame show with Brad Bolton on the sideline as we'll have our captains at midfield. Will be senior cheerleader Kyla Blackman will be leading us in prayer.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing everybody to come out here tonight and play on this field in honor of you. And I pray that you will watch over all of these football players, all of the cheerleaders, all of the band members, and every fan as they travel home to keep them safe and have safe travels. I pray that you will watch over each football player so they will not be hurt. And I pray that you will be with us through this game. Thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. And now the Red Bay Tiger Marching Band with tonight's national anthem. And the Red Bay Tiger Marching Band with our national anthem. Brad Bolton is standing by live on the sideline. Brad, we've entered pregame Tupelo Christian Prep here from Tupelo, Mississippi in town. We don't know for sure what they're bringing to town tonight, but I'm sure there's going to be a competitive team. But tell you what, these Red Bay Tigers have been playing some really, really good football, haven't
they? They have, Jack. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting my microphone on. They have. I missed last week, but got to see some of the highlights and just a total domination all over the field by the Red Bay Tigers, and got a really good year going. Hope to continue that momentum tonight against what I hear is a pretty good Tupelo Christian Prep school.
What was you got old Gaff married off last week? Tell us a little bit about the wedding. Was it? I'm sure it was exciting, wasn't it?
It was Friday night wedding. So about this time last week, we were getting the young couple married off in a place called Seymour, Tennessee. So between Knoxville and Sevierville. So nice little venue there and successful wedding. So I'm not going to tell you Bill Weatherford did not shed tears because I'd be lying to you.
He's marrying off too in a short period of time, man.
He is. We got to keep him focused forward. That there's next step is grandkids, right? And that's the best part, isn't it, Jack?
Oh yeah, there ain't no question about that. I got to spend about an hour with my grandson this afternoon before I had to come up here, and he's going to be with us all day tomorrow. So I would imagine I may need a little nap late tomorrow afternoon. He keeps you busy, but nothing like them, are they?
Absolutely.
What do you know about what the Tigers have done this week? You keep getting better and better each week, but if you're a head coach, you're never where you need to be. So at this point in the season, what's the Tigers trying to work on?
Well, I was talking to Coach Jeffers today actually about that, and he said, the practice has just been focused on trying to keep getting better as they're, currently leading in region play. They want to keep the momentum going as we've got some big region games coming up. And, this team, we don't know a lot about them. They don't know a lot about us, but we just got to take care of our own issues. He said the goals, they have is not to lose a game here at Fred Bostic Junior Memorial Stadium, and that's got to continue tonight. We want to continue to set the tone with the run that opens up the pass for us. And he wants to be a little bit more diverse in getting the ball to some different playmakers. And so that's one of their goals for this week is to start doing that. He felt like that Red Bay really blocked well last week, getting better up front And his words here was, if it wasn't for the offensive line and the job that the offensive line has done, not only last week but all year, none of our success would be happening. So he's really, really been proud of the work of the offensive line of the Red Bay Tigers.
Talked to the stump man today, and of course, stump man has told me he was really tickled to death the way these guys have really bought into a new situation. We got some guys that came back out, and these guys, we lost a lot of games last year, and of course, coach didn't know what to expect from these guys, but whatever they've done to get them to buy into it, they've definitely done that. And of course, the worst situation we had was down at University Charter. Other than that, and I don't know exactly what happened down there that night, but we just never could get her going down at University Charter. But we definitely have got it going right now, man. The two toughest teams, I'd say, in the division or region play was Winston County and Lexington. We've already knocked them off.
Yeah.
Got Tharptown next week. Of course, we still got to go to Decatur to Heritage, and we also got to go to Tanner. Those are region games, but we got a good chance of finishing undefeated in this region. And I think we're going to do it, but coaches don't want to talk that way. But
no, they want to wait on that for a few weeks. But beating Lexington was just so big, because if you get beat by Lexington, you're probably going to finish second in the region, and that puts you in a bracket in that second round of the playoffs you really don't want to be in. So I can't stress how big that win was against Lexington. And I tell you that, I wasn't here last week to kind of recap that, but the halftime adjustments that this coaching staff made at that Lexington game just can't be overstated. I mean, it was just phenomenal to shut them down in the second half. So, it takes a great group of coaches here, and I just think they're doing a great job. I'm going to grab a word here with Coach Jeffries right quick.
Sounds
Coach, good to see you again. We've talked, don't know a lot about Tupelo, and they don't know a lot about us right now, but just what's the keys to success tonight?
We're going to be able to run the football. They got a good back. Like I said, they're pretty good. They can spin it too. They got a 10th grade quarterback that can spin it. Got to stop him, and got to be able to control the football game on offense.
All right, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Brad Bolton heading out to midfield here, and once again, we're getting ready for the toss of the coin here between the Red Bay Tigers and the ball club from Tupelo Christian Prep. They're right there at that Belden exit there where Loves is. We'll go down field side right now.
What's your call?
Tails.
What is his call?
Tails.
Call is tails. What's your call?
Tails.
What's his call?
Tails.
It's a hit. You've won the call.
We want the ball.
Red Bay won the toss, and they do want the ball, Jack. So we will see what we can do on offense first.
Tigers going to be going left to right. And so Red Bay will be going left, right, heading toward the field house, heading toward the Jumbotron. Look at that beautiful sky up there. The moon, not quite full tonight, but it's a beautiful night here at Fred Bostic Jr. Memorial Stadium. Once again, today's game brought to you by Congressman Robert Adderholt. Also, don't forget Lasting Legacies Gravestone Cleaning, Steve and Cindy Mullins. 10% off if you mention this ad. Yes, they do clean those nasty tombstones up, and I promise you won't be disappointed. 205-458-6383. Also, Main Street Market inside UN Variety. A big sponsor, about 15 new vendors there in Red Bay. You don't want to miss it. Once again, Main Street Market. And ladies and gentlemen, here come the Red Bay Tigers. Red Bay Tiger football is a production of Ivy Broadcasting as Tupelo Christian Prep makes their way out on the field. Honored to have you on the broadcast here tonight. Brought to you by the Medical Clinic of Red Bay, Dr. Raynard Fabianchi, 356-9511. By Johnny's Four Wheelers and More, Johnny and Amanda Adams. By Dr. Rick Wooten at Wooten Chiropractic, Alpha Insurance, John Cook. Pro Concert, Terry Hayes. By Brandon Nunley Construction and Dumpster Rental. By Triple H Electronics, home of the Joy Ride EV golf carts. Pro Finishes, Ricky McGee, RV Collision Center. Also the Cardinal Drive-In, 356-2358. Bliss Aesthetics, Beverly Winchester Green. And also a big shout out today to H.W. Watson Logging Company, Kevin and Harold. And also Casey Attorney. Swamp Johns asked me how many chicken on the sticks I had today.
I bet it was a bunch.
I only had 2 today.
Oh, okay.
But I ate both of them at the same time. So Guess who I've got up in the room with me here tonight?
Rockin' Randall.
Rockin' Randall is correct. Randall's got a night off tonight as Tisch County is off. Belmont is on the road to Alcorn Central tonight, and Etowah is on the road tonight at Moorville. We got, of course, all those broadcasts are on Roku. We're on Channel 1. Belmont's on Channel 2. Also, Etowah is on Channel 4 on Roku. And I want to say hello to the rockin' folks over at the softball field watching on an 85-inch screen over there. They've been watching us over there, enjoying the broadcast. I want to say a special hello to all the folks enjoying the broadcast over there. They've got just a little delay. Maybe they might wave at us if they get that big screen going over there.
I bet.
All right, here we go, the kickoff for Tupelo Christian Prep. And this guy can kick it. And he's not electing to kick it deep this time. We saw him kicking 45-yard field goals in practice. Tigers on a nice little return up to about the 39-yard line. And that'll be where the Red Bay Tigers will put it in play, first down and 10.
JoJo Thorne fielding that kick.
Brought down by Joseph Johnson.
You know, Tupelo Christian Prep, a lot like Red Bay, they play on both sides of the ball. Jack, probably a 1A school, maybe a mid-sized 1A school.
Right.
And keep your eye on number 4 and number 13 tonight for them.
Of course, number 4 is Micah Young, and you said number 13?
Yep.
Bryce, I guess that's Godown, Godown.
They got a starting,
Could be God.
They got a starting 10th grader for quarterback too, so we'll talk more about them on offense.
Red Bay Tigers at their own right at 40-yard line. Quarterback back, throws, complete to Mr. Jackson Swan. Jackson's got it up to the 49-yard line. And the Red Bay Tigers going to be a little bit short of the first down on the spot right here. We'll take a look at this on the Alpha Insurance replay. You know, Swan just went down 7 or 8 yards down the field and set up right there. He was wide open and a nice, pretty pass. What about our quarterback, Mr. Jeremiah Thorne? Has he not been Mr. Consistent?
He is, managing the game so well, seeing the field so well.
Tigers here. Going to look downfield. He looks, and he's got number 11 down there, and it is a flag on the play. Intended for Davo Colburn downfield, but there is going to be a flag. We'll take a look at that.
It's a good call by the refs, in my opinion.
We'll take a look at this.
He never looked at the ball. He just looked straight at Colburn. And you got to make an attempt to go after the ball.
It's going to be holding Tupelo Christian.
So instead of interference, it's going to be a 10-yard hold penalty, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So they're going to step the yardage off against Tupelo Christian Prep.
That will result in a Red Bay.
So the Red Bay Tigers will have first down and 10 at the 42-yard line at TCPS. Don't forget today's game brought to you by Main Street Cycle in Tishomingo, 438-6407. Banner Tire Store, thank you, Jason Parker, down on the Fairview Banner Road, and also 5H Farms. Tigers going to go to the left side, first time on the run. They go to Vincent. Vincent's going to be tripped up at about the 40-yard line.
Number 12 and number 3 for Tupelo Christian Prep on the tackle.
Nathan Corneliuson in on the stop. You know, last week, of course, Mr. Jackson Vinson and his teammates we had about 200 yards rushing at halftime. He ended up with over 200 for the game. 2 receivers to the right. It's Colburn over here in Swan. We're going to bring that ball back to the right side. And the Tigers just running over folks up front down to about the 30-yard line. They push him back, and he's going to have one of those Community Spirit Bank first down. Don't forget, Community Spirit Bank, tap, pay, be on your way. Contactless debit cards are now available. And that'll be another Community Spirit Bank first down.
Good job by Jackson, just reversing the field there. Keep pushing those legs forward. He's such a big kid to bring down.
So what was Bill and Donna saying about that wedding?
Oh, they was excited. It was good.
Of course, you just went through that recently as well. That can be an emotional time, can't it?
It is.
especially you marrying that last daughter off. Tigers inside the 25 down to about the 23-yard line before they stand him up. They'll place it at about the 23.
He just kept moving the ball forward there, that offensive line, everybody just pushing forward.
Don't forget today's game. We're live not only on my Facebook page, we're live on Roku today. We're on Fire Stick. We're also on YouTube tonight as well. Just go to Jack Ivy Broadcasting. Want to welcome everybody. I know there's a lot of cell issues all over North Mississippi and North Alabama. And hopefully you can watch it on Roku and Fire Stick if you got some good internet at home. Second down and a pair to go for the first down. A little swing pass out to Swan. He's got a first down 20. He's going to fall forward. And they're going to get him at about the 16-yard line. Swan hard to bring down, isn't he?
He is. He just kept pushing forward.
I will give that guy credit. He never turned loose of that leg.
He was not going to let go of that leg.
And that was number 2, Ashby Brown.
It's about the second or third time that we've looked for Swan. You know, that's where the coach is looking for more of that diverse, play, getting the ball to different playmakers.
Guess who just walked in? The Strict Man.
Ah, Strict Man.
Tigers have first down. Another one of those Community Spirit Bank first down. Going to go to Vincent off the left side. Vincent down to about the 12-yard line. No score in the game, just in case you joined us. We're at Fred Bostic Jr. Memorial Stadium. We're at about the 8:10 mark. Strict Man, how you doing, boss man? You by yourself tonight? So did you have to get permission to come back home? No, she knows you want to be here checking them out, right? How's mom and dad doing?
Dad's doing good.
That's great. And your family doing good?
Kiddos are happy. Got a 7th grader and a 5th grader.
5th and a 7th grader. All right, here we go, Brad. We got second down and about 4 to go. The Tigers at about the 11-yard line. Tigers hand that ball to the right side. I believe that's Aiden Pruitt getting down to about the 6-yard line.
For a first down, Jack.
And that'd be another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. We'll take a quick look at Aiden running this ball here. He's finding that little seam in there.
Yep. 4th first down on this drive. Moving the ball really good.
Don't forget student checking and savings accounts are available. You can open one day for just $1. Built for kids, approved by parents. Student checking and savings accounts available at Community Spirit Bank. Tigers going to send 2 receivers to the left. One in the slot to Swan. Way out there to the left is Davo Coburn. And we're going to run that ball right in.
Little reverse there from Jackson to Pruitt. Touchdown, Tigers.
So the Tigers get one of those touchdowns. Strict Man, check this out on the Alpha Insurance replay. Tigers taking that ball in.
You see Jeremiah Thorne, he knew it was a touchdown as soon as he hit that edge.
So the Tigers on the board, lead by a score of 6-0. Red Bay and Tupelo Christian. Red Bay taking the opening drive, about 61 yards. And that touchdown comes at the 7:06 mark. Strick, are we ever going to get you back down this way? You think we can get you back into Franklin County anyway one of these days?
Maybe.
JoJo. I believe he got it.
And it's up and good. So the extra point is good.
I asked Coach Jeffers this week if JoJo had been back kicking again. He said, yeah, he's getting healthier, getting that leg injury, and so he's back. Puts us up 7-0.
So 7-0 Red Bay Tigers lead. Today's game, of course, brought to you by Ellis Wooten at Brick Driven Realty. You can contact him if you're buying or selling. For all your real estate needs, make sure you see Ellis Wooten. You got any money you're loaning on homes right now? Y'all do a lot of real estate loans, I know, houses and businesses and whatever. So if somebody was interested in buying a home, and what would they need to do? What's the process to try to get a loan on a house or anything now?
Got to have income verification, usually 2 years tax returns, 2 pay stubs to show you're employed, insurance quote, sales contract. Come on down and we can pre-qualify you. We got about nearly 40% of our portfolio is in 1 to 4 family owner-occupied homes. So we certainly put our money where our mouth is and say we fuel home growth here in our area.
And we appreciate what Community Spirit Bank does here in our area, not only sponsoring the games here, but sponsoring, of course, the first downs. We appreciate that Alpha Insurance man, Mr. John Cook. Of course, John can get you fixed up with insuring those homes. Alpha, big insurance provider here in Red Bay and Franklin County. We appreciate John Cook for being one of our big sponsors here on WRMG. We're going to kick off from the 40, and that's McGee. McGee, the kickoff. It's a squib kick. Fumble on the play right down there at about the 40-yard line.
I believe he got it back, though. He was really fortunate.
Tiger fans are trying to say it's our ball, but official has.
It's number 19 for them, Sawyer Malone. He bobbled it, but he was smart enough to get on that ball.
Let's see if we can take a look at that and see if we can see on the kickoff. Here's the kickoff.
I'm not showing the replay out here, but.
So Tupelo Christian Prep will be trailing 7-0. We're live here on WRMG, brought to you by Gary and Cody Armstrong of the Duo. You doze your backhoe work, 256-810-4596. Also, Dr. Brad Genovan, your family medical doctor at Shows Primary Care, 256-383-4473. So Tupelo Christian Prep, quarterback in the shotgun. And he wears number 10. He'll hand it to the right side. They said they had a good running back. That's number 19, Sawyer Malone. Their quarterback is Knox Hensley. He's only a sophomore. And the running back picked up a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, Tyler said they had two really good running backs. They got to really protect the edge. And they're not known for passing a lot, but you got to really protect the long play. So, guard the edges. Be strong up front.
Brock Harrison split over here to the left. Nathan Corneliuson split over to the right. Two guys in the backfield, one on each side of the quarterback. Quarterback is going to pull that one down and do a little speed option to the left side, 40, up to about the 44-yard line. And before the Tigers are there to make the stop.
Good job by Jackson Swan, stringing him all the way out to the edge. He picked up a few yards, but good job by Jackson.
And somebody came over the top and helped him out. Who was that? That was Austin Ork, yeah. But it all started there, like you said, with Jackson Swan stringing that thing out. You're hoping to string that out and get some help, and he did.
Yeah.
3rd down and 5. Well, I'll tell you what, the audience we've had that's been watching our games has been unreal. And last week, with two broadcasts right here, we had over 12,000 just on our broadcast. Boy, great defensive play with the Tigers as they tried to go right side over there.
Mr. Jamice Anderson stood him up. Great job there by Jamice.
Go down. Was the receiver there? Let's take a look at this defensive play as it went to the right. Boy, they fill the gap there. Davo and who else was that? Vincent and
McGee, I think.
Carson.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down and about 4 yards to go. They're at their own 45-yard line. We have two guys back to receive this punt. Now, Kennedy is saying at least one of you catch it. And we've been doing a good job catching that ball. And this time we did not catch it, but at least it takes a good bounce. And we're going to get it on about the 13-yard line. Will, your thoughts on that first drive? We took about, 5 minutes or so on that drive or so?
Yeah.
And just marched it down the field.
Run game kind of set the tone, but spread it around offensively with some passes and moved the ball exceptionally well. Great start for the Tigers. Great start on defense, too.
Do me a favor, if you're watching the game, make sure you share this broadcast with your friends. I want to say hello once again. I don't know what they were watching over. Are they watching on about an 85-inch screen over at the softball field? Doing a little cooking out over there. So, guys, let us know if you're watching over there. And the Tigers will have 1st down and 10 at about the 13-yard line. Looks like we got about 3 receivers to that left. We're going to pull it down and run it over there, 20, up to about the 25-yard line.
On the 1st down for the Tigers.
And Vincent has already got another Community Spirit Bank 1st down. Community Spirit Bank is proud to sponsor financial literacy in the classroom investing in 14 area schools. Tigers first down at their own, looks like 26-yard line. Jeremiah Thorne, the Red Bay Tiger quarterback. Of course, you got in the backfield Aiden Pruitt, and he's up at the fullback slot. Tailback, of course, number 34, Jackson Vincent. You'll see Dave O'Coburn coming to the right side. Jackson Swan is split out over to the left. This time we'll bring a man in motion. That's Pruitt, I believe. He's going to block, and he does as Vincent gets it up to about the 30-yard line. Picked up about 5 on that one, Bradley G.
Big holes there being opened up to the offensive line, and Jackson just able to pick his way through.
So second down, they're going to give him only 4 on that one to be second down and 6. Appreciate Ronald Thorne at State Farm, 356-2700, located 114 4th Avenue Southeast in Red Bay. On the main drag in Red Bay for home, auto, life, he's got you covered. Experience the peace of mind that comes from having a trusted neighbor by your side, and of course that is Ronald Thorne. Second down and 6 to go. This time we're going to run the little speed option to the right side. 30, 35 to the 40, up to the 45, breaks the tackle to the 50, down the sideline to the 40-yard line. He's finally knocked out of bounds. I'm not for sure exactly where they'll say he stepped out. Almost impossible to bring this guy down, isn't it?
There is a flag on the play, but great effort there by Jackson. I think this one's going to come back on us.
The old speed option from way back.
Yeah, he hit that. He had that edge with full speed, and he got hit. And I don't know if you can see it behind the players over there, Jack, but they almost had him down. He kept his hand on the ground to keep him up and kept on going. But unfortunately, that run's going to come back on us.
Yeah, he probably went 20 yards after that. What you're talking about. They're going to bring it back. It's going to be a flag against the Red Bay Tigers. Told you Etowamba is on the road to Moorville tonight. Thank the good Lord we got internet there and also at Alcorn Central tonight. And we got playoff volleyball tomorrow. Belmont at Independence, just south of Memphis. And Etowamba will be at Tisch County tomorrow. That Etowamba-Tisch County volleyball game will be at 11. And Belmont and Independence will play at 3 o'clock. We're going to run the ball again. And this time over the 20, up to about the 22-yard line.
It's Jackson straight up the middle there. He's setting the tone for the Tigers offensively.
Well, I got to get you to, since he's not in full season form, we're talking about Keith Kennedy, but you going to grade Kennedy from last week for the folks out there?
Oh, he always does great. He knows a lot more about football than I do, so he's a step up when I'm off the sideline.
I tell you what, he knows the game.
He
and
does.
Would you say he's in the top 2 players that ever played at Red Bay?
Oh, yeah.
Or if not the best player down the field? We got a man open.
Yes.
Aiden Pruitt to the 45, 50 down to their 45-yard line. What a beautiful pass. What a beautiful catch. Aiden Pruitt with another Community Spirit Bank first down, Brad.
Another just great read there by Jeremiah Thorne. Hits Aiden Pruitt on the run. Great catch by Aiden. Great call.
We'll take a look at this on the Alpha Insurance replay. Beautiful play action. He's wide open.
Boy, is Jeremiah putting the ball on the money all season long or what?
No doubt about it. Number 3 and on the stop is Nathan Corneliuson, our defensive back, a junior for the ball club for Tupelo Christian Prep. He just joined us. A couple of minutes to go in the first quarter. Red Bay leads by a score of 7-0. Got a man in motion, Swan. He'll set down on that left side. And the Tigers going to go to Mr. Vincent. Vincent's got 5. He's got 10, 15, 20. He's got 25 yards. And another Community Spirit Bank first down. You know, you don't pick up that yardage without some good blocking out there. And Jackson is definitely blessed. Watch this play right here.
All the way down the field, really, you know.
Down to the 20-yard line. There will be a Red Bay Tiger.
Well, I'll tell you what.
He had a lot of green grass over on that left.
No doubt. Down to the 20-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Red Bay Tigers. Don't forget Community Spirit Bank. Member FDIC since 1908. Bank with someone you know. Quarterback in the shotgun, Jeremiah Thorne. Jeremiah's looking for Davo. Pass. Davo catches that ball and then turns into a little positive yardage down to the 15-yard line.
Took a pretty big good shot there by number 3, Nathan Corneliuson, but slow to get up, but just getting up.
You know what impresses Keith about how Davo catches that ball with his hands? I mean, he secures the ball.
He does.
Picked up 5 on that one, 2nd down and 5. We're under a minute now to go. Tupelo Christian Prep is only got 3 plays in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And the Red Bay Tigers have got the rest of it. So if you don't have it, now the Tigers
timeout
will get a timeout. 2nd down and 5 to go. The Red Bay Tigers will have it right about the 14-yard line. Honored to have you on the broadcast here today. All brought to you by Hardin Heating and Cooling. Thank you, Alan and Ash, by the Neighbors Clinic. Dr. Jim, Dr. Stephen, nurse practitioner, of course, Devin Fancher. Is the doc down there tonight?
The doc is here. I saw him out there on the sidelines attending to some players a few minutes ago.
Thank you, Red Bay Pharmacy, Bill and Donna Weatherford. How important is it to have somebody like Doc down on the sideline that can take care of these guys?
Very important.
Big shout out today to Red Bay Reynolds, Mr. Johnny Weatherford. I saw him out there. I don't know where he had a chicken on a stick or not, but he possibly could have. He was out at Swamps today. Got some vacancies on all size units. Thank you, Mr. Red Bay Reynolds himself, Mr. Johnny Weatherford. Shannon Oliver, our Franklin County Sheriff, on the broadcast today. Also, Sunshine Homes, builders of quality homes since 1971. The City of Red Bay, Mayor and Council. Piggly Wiggly and Ace Hardware. Red Bay, Belmont, Iuka. Don't forget Redmont Heating and Cooling. Thank you, Patrick Brooks, 662-279-6569. Redmont Pharmacy, thank you, J.C. Weeks. State Senator Larry Stutt. Stadium Pros, Keith Kennedy, Alston, Barksdale. And once again, since 1908, Community Spirit Bank. We're going to hand it off right side. And Aiden, maybe a yard or so. They kept hanging on. He just couldn't get anything going toward the goal line. They strung it out, did a good job. That's Tupelo Christian Prep.
Good push there with number 75 for Tupelo Christian Prep, Titus Moore, to kind of stand him up, and then a host of, what's their mascot?
I don't even know. I thought I had it right here.
Maybe it is on here somewhere.
It's not. And we have got the end of the first quarter. If you're out there joining us on our broadcast, you know what I could do? Of course, the internet is so terrible. I'd say I'd Google it right quick. Their colors, of course, are red and black. And what is the mascot for Tupelo Christian Prep, Tupelo, Mississippi? You know, when the internet's bad and not strong enough to even do Google, you know you got problems, right? I don't know when they're going to get this fixed, but I was told, and somebody told them that there was about 3 towers down in our coverage area, which would be North Alabama, North Mississippi, that's all affected. And, of course, you know, the 911 was out in Mississippi last week. You know, I think there's a big fiber cut there, and I don't know whether that's still got something to do with it. You never know this day and time with all the sabotage going on. That's a way to slow people down, right?
Absolutely.
So that's the only thing that scares me about depending on everything like on a tower.
Now, you still broadcast on the radio, too, on AM and FM?
Yes, sir.
And 95.5? I mean, not 95.5. What?
97.9.
97.9.
97.9. And here's the cheerleaders. They're the Eagles, by the way.
Okay.
Addie Massey, Maddie Blackburn, Brooklyn Pedro, co-captain Bella Casari, Jordan
Heard
Roberts,
about one here on the 11-yard line. So.
Kyla Blackburn.
And there's so many cheerleaders, you can't get them all in. And, so we're back to the action here. 3rd down and a yard to go.
They moved early, I think.
And they may have just give us that first down there, right?
Yeah.
Jack Ivey and Brad Bolton live here today.
We flinched there, Jack.
So they're going to get it against us. Once again, the mascot for Tupelo Christian Prep in Tupelo is the Eagles. We have actually broadcast a game for Tupelo Christian Prep before.
Where's the school at in Tupelo?
Right there. You know where Love's is at?
Yeah.
Right there at that exit.
Gotcha. West side, Tupelo.
Yep. When you get off right there, you can be on the campus in 2 minutes. Quarterback going to keep this one, pulls it down. He may be headed to the end zone. 5. They drag him down at the 5-yard line. Good defensive play there by their defensive guy.
Number 3, again, Nathaniel Corneliuson. Good run by Thorne.
We'll take a look at that on the Alpha Insurance replay. He faked that ball inside to go the other way to Vincent and brought it back this side. Made a guy miss a tackle, and I thought he was heading to the end zone, but boy, their number 3 did a good job to come up and make the stop. We've called his name several times already, Nathan Cornelius.
Good hard running there by our quarterback, showing the strength of his legs in addition to that arm.
Chandler Bayes said they're the Eagles. Thank you, Chandler. We just found out. Bradley, for some reason you're cutting out. We may have to get you down this way a little bit. Tigers into the end zone. Touchdown. And that is, of course, Mr. Jackson Vincent getting us Tigers into the end zone to go up 13-0.
Straight in, untouched. Big hole by the offensive line. Great job there by the Tigers to cap off this drive. Now up 13-0 here.
By the time the defensive back touched him, he was 5 yards into the end zone. 13-0 Red Bay Tigers, and Mr. Thorne is going to do this and kick it in. And the extra point, it is up. It is no good. So it's 13-0. And we are going to swap that over to the second quarter.
I hope we keep letting JoJo kick that ball, though, because we're going to need those extra points down the stretch. We get in the playoffs, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
He's doing a good job with it. Got to shake that off and just pull her to the left just ever so much.
We'll listen in to the Tiger cheerleaders and the Red Bay Tiger Band. Let's listen in. Belmont leading Alcorn Central 8-0, and that ball game in the first quarter at Alcorn Central tonight. And the Cardinals moving again. So the Tigers will kick off. If you're out there joining us on a broadcast, Etowamba leading 13-0. Randall says over Morrill.
Talking to a guy from Fulton today that said there's like 4 Etowamba Indians playing in the SEC, Jack.
That's right. One of the big time ones down at Mississippi State, Mr. Smith, I think. And a bobble down there. Back to the 13, back to the 20, to the 25 before the Tigers meet him with a pretty hefty little head-on collision there. Watch this tail end as he goes back and picks it up.
Carson McGee making him think, I shouldn't have ever picked that ball up, and it advanced. Nice hit there by Carson.
Good job. Stevie Creekmore is watching from Muscle Shoals, Alabama tonight. Jeff Tracy Clark out there, Sue Helms and Ronnie. Andrew Montgomery out there with us. Donna Clements, Thigpen, Wesley and Miss Donna watching out there. Chasley Smith, Tommy Barnes, sound good, Jack and crew. So good to hear from the strict man. Been watching from Golden. Go Tigers, keep up the momentum. 13-0 Red Bay. And the Eagles now. And there's going to be a whistle. They'll blow this one dead at the 11:02 mark.
The Eagles moved early.
Do me a favor, please share the broadcast. And remember, we're on YouTube tonight. We're on Roku. We're on Fire Stick. We're on Channel 1. And also tonight we're on Channel 3, I believe. Channel 2 is Belmont. Channel 4 is Etowamba on Roku and Fire Stick tonight. We're all on YouTube tonight. Matthew Young out there from Madison, Alabama. Josh and Christy Brass on Woodridge out there. David Humphreys out there with us.
be enough to move the sticks. Got a player slow to get up for the Eagles after that massive tackle by Jackson Benson.
We'll take a look at this right here on the Alpha Insurance replay. Quarterback back to pass. That's
Kind
what
of
you
give
call
up that edge over there, hurt us a couple of times. So try not to give up the big play and giving a lot of space over there.
So it'll be second down. Looks like about 2 yards to go for the first down. The line of scrimmage is on the 36-yard line. Thank you, Summer, to Leslie out there. Summer and Lily watching. Go Tigers. Chad Stevens, Matthew Cole, Gene Thorne watching out there. Thank you, Mr. Gino. Here's go the Eagles with the ball. Quarterback in the shotgun. Going to hand it off. First down up to the 40, up to the 45 down the sideline. He's down to the 35. Finally, the Red Bay Tigers knock him out of bounds. Great run that time by the Eagles.
Yeah, that's number 19 for the Eagles, Sawyer Malone. Just a lot of speed whenever he hits that edge over there. Coburn finally pushed him out, I think. Jackson Swan, I'm sorry. Coburn was over there with him.
Red Bay 35.
So it'll be first down and 10 to go for Tupelo Christian Prep here on WRMG. Thank you, Sean Wright, Deborah Townsend out with us, Gene Thorne. Don't forget the Ewan Variety. Inside there, you got all those wonderful shops.
Attaboy.
We'll be telling you more about Miss Deborah Townsend and her
Austin
business
Orrick.
in there.
Austin Orrick with that tackle, Jack. Great job by him of seeing that play all the way. Loss of about 1 or 2 there.
So it'll be second down and 12. Today's game brought to you by Fastway Car Wash, Miss Ann Vinson, Deaton Funeral Home of Red Band Belmont, Tiffin Supply, Tiffin Appliance Company. Miss Deborah and Richard watching on Roku tonight. Hand off to the right side. That guy can run. He's 30. Down to the 25. Breaks a tackle to the 20. Cuts it inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. And, folks,
A lot of missed tackles on that.
Sawyer Malone.
Great effort by Malone, but a lot of missed tackles there. And Jackson Swan wound up tracking him down. They're up, setting it up in business here.
We're going to go back to live action right here. Hand off to Malone again. Malone finally broken down. I'm going to show you that big run they had. But you can just see a lot of missed tackles on that, as Brad was talking about. Here it is again, Brad. They had second down and 12, and after he picked up this big run right here. Boy, he shot right through there.
Big hole there. Their offensive line kind of opened up and just missed about 3 or 4 tackles there before we got him. Good effort by Malone.
13-0. Tupelo Christian Prep moving right here. Brought to you by the Red Bay Hospital. Thank you, Miss Sherry Jolly, Sue Helms, all the wonderful doctors, nurses, and all the support staff. 356-9532. They're going to run it on second down at about 7.
Jemias Anderson and Rhett Lockhart in on those tackles.
Today's game also brought to you by your Edward Jones agent, Mr. Mike Jones, serving Franklin, Tishomingo, and Etowah County now for 23 years. Stop by at 128 North Jackson. Third down at about 4 to go. Pass to the left side. Tigers come up, trying to get him down, and finally do across the way. They were successful earlier on that play. This time the Tigers had it played a little bit better there.
Yeah, good job breaking down on the ball, being disciplined. Great job. Good help defense over there as well.
Coburn held him up, and Vincent come in over the top. There's Joe Hastings with us. Ralph and Cheryl Winchester out there with us tonight. I saw Ralph earlier.
I did too.
Fourth down, and they're going to try a field goal. I promise you this guy, I saw him kicking 45-yard field goals in practice. So he can shoot it right through there, and guess what? He missed it. Doesn't matter the distance if you can't get it between the uprights, and that young man I know is good. He just missed that one, and we're going to get the ball leading 13-0, Brad.
A lot of leg on it, but just no good. Good overall defensive stop. We had a few lapses there on that drive, but we bent, but we did not break, Jack.
I just got some good news right here. Terry Parsons said we're sounding good tonight. Janet Long Corneliuson, you know the world famous Chris Corneliuson. Chris Corneliuson's brother, Brad, guess what? That's his son, number 3, Nathan Corneliuson. So we know Mr. Brad as well. So thank you, Miss Janet, for letting us know that. Hopefully you're watching the game. And Miss Janet, maybe you can get some folks from TCPS to share our broadcast down that way. We're honored to have TCPS here in Red Bay tonight. And honored to have all you folks from TCPS that might watch the game, whether they're on Roku, they're on Fire Stick. You just download the app, Jack Ivy Broadcaster. We got 4 Roku channels. Red Bay's on Channel 1, Belmont's on 2, Tisch County on 3, and Etowah is on 4, as we're doing 4 schools now. And tonight we got a game here. We got a game at Alcorn Central with Belmont. We got Etowah taking on Morville down in Morville. Red Bay's going to take over, first down and 10. With a score, 13-0. Bad snap. It's loose on the ground, and I think we're able to get on top of it. That could have been disaster, couldn't it?
Yeah, just kind of off his helmet and lost it in the lights, and Jackson heads up play to get on that ball, but that could have been the disaster.
So thank you, Miss Janet. Carrie Seahorn out there, Judy Clemens, Sarah McKinney, Tim and Melissa Wooten out there, Don Spencer, Brad Ivy out there with us tonight. Diane Malone watching on Roku. Sounded great, Jack. Go Tigers from Brad. So the Tigers lose big yardage, almost lost 10. It'll be second down and 19. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback back to pass. Looking across, it's going to be incomplete, intended for Davo Coburn on a little slant.
Yeah, looking for Davo just coming across the middle, and had Jackson was about to break open, but trying to get rid of the ball pretty quick there. So
Jesse Venable out there, Jason Tiffin loud and clear watching from the world famous Las Vegas Strip. Jesse Hitt out there with us, Jess. Nanaboo Smith out there with us. We're watching, and I did share it with some TCPS people. Thank you, Miss Janet. Tisch County with a night off tonight. Who they got next week? South Pontotoc at South Pontotoc next week for Tisch County.
Timeout, Red Bay.
We'll be live there in the morning covering Etowah volleyball against Tisch County. That'll be an 11 o'clock start. Matthew Willis will be on the call for our broadcast there, and Sam Barnett will be on the camera. We'll have another crew at Independence. David Leatherwood, Randall Lindsay will be heading up there as Belmont will be taking on Independence in the first round of the state playoffs as far as volleyball is concerned. We're live at Fred Bostic Junior Memorial Stadium tonight. We're in Red Bay, Alabama. You see the Tiger up in the corner. You see Tupelo Christian Prep. And Red Bay 13-0 second quarter. We got 6 minutes and 49 seconds to go. All brought to you by Tri-State Insurance. Kim and Caleb Wells, Mike Moore, Christy Mayo, and Brenda Person. Big shout out to also Bay Health and Wellness. Thank you, Kayla Humphreys. Bay Diesel and Air Conditioning, Christian Valerie Marr. I want to say hello to Terry and Shelly Stanley tonight, checking out a broadcast. Lachey Blanson out there. Beverly Thorne says, let's go Tigers. Big shout out to Chris and Valerie Marr. Once again, your authorized Freightliner RV dealer at Bay Diesel Air Conditioning. Also, don't forget Casey Johnston, our school board member, making the game possible. Red Bay Gas and Water reminds you to call before you dig. Also on our broadcast today is Bay Tree Gift Company, Beverly Winchester Green, right next to WRMG. 13-0. Red Bay's got third down and about 19, and we got a flag.
That's on Red Bay. That's not going to make the coaches happy coming right out of a timeout.
False start. Thank you, Charlotte Sims Shots out there with us. Pam Gentry, Canada, checking out our broadcast. Do me a favor, it's okay, Tupelo Christian Prep. It's okay, Red Bay. Just be nice. Say go Tigers. Go Eagles. Whoever you're pulling for. Another snap got away from the quarterback. He throws it, and it's almost intercepted at the 13-yard line. So the Tigers going to be lucky to be able to just punt this ball out. It almost intercepted there.
It's 2 high snaps on this drive. Just kind of seemed out of sync from that first penalty, and then kind of pushed us back. So we'll be glad to get this thing putted away, and let's play defense and regroup.
Twyla Graham and Glenn out there with us tonight. Danny Latham up in the south side of Chicago watching on Fire Stick said we're sounding and looking great. Janet Osborne out there with us. You got the world famous 63 out there about to kick for us.
Yep.
The world famous Carson McGee.
Nice
Carson.
kick.
End over end kick. Going to take a little tiger bounce for a little bit. And they're going to get it at about the 40-yard line. So it'll be first down, Eagles. They had number 2, Ashby Brown back.
We'll take that, Jack, with
I guarantee
those 2 botched plays that we had, just 2 high snaps, and get out from under our field goal line.
We will have a longer halftime show of nothing tonight because Tupelo Christian Prep, I don't think, brought a band tonight. And it'll be just the Red Bay Tiger Band tonight. So we won't have as long of a band's halftime show tonight. Jose Aguero make peace out there with us. Beth Burke out there checking out a broadcast. Laura Shambley, way to play ball, boys. Quarterback back to pass. A little swing pass to the left, 40 down to the 35-yard line before the Tigers are there to make the step. I wonder if Chris Corneliuson, the world famous Chris Corneliuson, likes the Jack Ivy instant replay. Watch his pass play. And you'll see the Tigers stop him after about a 5-yard pickup. Davo Colburn over there. And
Jackson Benson with the initial contact.
there's Amanda Ledbetter with us. Dion Williams. Jackie sounding good. That's my first cousin, Dion. Thank you, Dion. And with second down and 5, they're going to run the football. Fumble on the play, loose on the ground. And I believe the Red Bay Tigers might have recovered that ball.
Yeah, I think it's going to be our ball.
And Red Bay is going to have it. Red Bay Tigers have recovered. Let's take a look at this.
I believe that was called by Mr. Aiden Pruitt. He got his hand in there and kind of dislodged it first, and then the initial pressure came on and ball's on the ground.
I'm going to slow it down for you if you want to look at the screen right now, folks. Look right here, the running back coming. There's Pruitt reaching in there, jerked that arm back.
Yeah.
Then somebody's helmet got in there a little bit, and here comes Pruitt back in again. There it is, loose. And Vincent had it for a minute. Who ended up getting it? Swan?
Yeah. Another high snap, but we controlled it a little better.
Tigers running that ball around to the right side. And we've got another one of them Community Spirit Bank first down.
Like that play, kind of a reverse. Back to Colburn, gets him out on the edge, first down, Red Bay.
You know, Swan was out front blocking there as well. There's Rock Stone out there with us. Rock, had your youngin' over at my house yesterday. Pam Canada out there with us, Judy and Mark Aldridge out there. Good to hear from Miss Elizabeth Wooten Scott, Tyler Jenkins, Lisa Reynolds, watching in Birmingham. Donna Garrett. Tigers got a Community Spirit Bank first down at the 46-yard line. Quarterback back to pass, looking downfield, looking for Davo, and just a touch overthrown.
Good coverage there by number 8 for the Eagles, London Woods. David and Peggy Tiffin says they're listening just north of Knoxville.
That's awesome.
They've been up on the East Coast and traveling back home.
And they're getting to watch it in the car tonight, right?
I think they're in a motorhome watching
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
That's even better, right?
Yeah.
Are they pulled over
Well,
or are they riding?
I'd say they're pulled over. It's after dark. David can't drive after dark, right?
I didn't say that, but I'm glad they're being able to watch Jack and Brad right here on WRMG. We got a flag and a false start against the Red Bay Tigers. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be second down and 15. Today's game brought to you by Cashin Thermoplastics. There's Miss Ann Vincent's and way to go Tigers. Ethan Meyer. Let's go Red Bay. Deanna Nichols. Clay Underwood with us. Bobby Hyde. Bobby and Diane Hyde watching. Go Tigers. Appreciate Franklin Electric on the broadcast. Sunshine Meals, makers of that great cat food and dog food. Going to run that ball left side, 50. And he's going to be awful close to the first down. And that is Jackson Vincent running the football for the Red Bay Tigers.
Another high snap there that we kind of control, but Jackson able to pick up some big yards for us on that play.
Watch this play coming to the left side. Number 34 is going to get the ball. Kind of ran into his own man down there. Ran into Davo down there.
That's happened 2 or 3 times on the drive. He's run into our own players.
First down and 10, another one of those Community Spirit Bank first downs. Check out Community Spirit Bank on social media. You can get them on Facebook and Instagram. There's Jackson Sprawn going to the right. Vincent is going to run it to the right, and a great defensive play there by their number 14 coming up to make the defensive stop. 14 is Rylan Thomas.
Stop for the Eagles. Play gains about a yard.
There's Abby Mason checking out a broadcast. Brenda Anderson, go Tigers. Davo Coburn to just stay out there. He's going to be split out to the left. Aiden Pruitt is going to be in the slot to the right. Vincent, the only guy in the backfield with the quarterback, Jeremiah Thorne. This time we're going to go to Davo. Davo's got to work one-on-one. Great defensive play there by number 8 defensively on that one.
London Woods, yeah, he read that the whole way and just took Davo's feet out from under him. Great play by him. Be 3rd and long for us with 3:21 to go before the half.
Here's that good defensive play by their defensive guy. That's a really good play there. We don't mind showing good plays for both teams, do we?
No.
If you make a good play, it's a good play. Hey, Abby Mason said, hey, Jack. Megan Elrod out there. Hayden Emerson. Chris Faulkner out there with us. Brenda Anderson. Journey Swan out there. Journey checking out the wonderful play of her brother.
Another reverse.
And this time come to 40. Down to the 30. Aiden Pruitt is going to take that one to the house, folks. Touchdown, Red Bay Tigers.
It's going to come back. They're going to get Davo for holding.
They are going to bring it back.
He had a great block out here, but just should have let go of it and let the, kind of turned a little bit. So he was at a bad angle, but.
So a score will remain 13. Let's take a look on that. And here's the play.
See.
And they'll bring it back for holding. Good call by the official.
Yeah. Good run by Aiden, though.
Oh, yeah.
He gets out in space. He's got some speed about him as well.
Red Bay wants a timeout. Carla Moses Childers, great job tonight as always. Jack and Brad, let's go Tigers. Shelby Darricott, Cassidy Coker. Holly Bullen says go Tigers out there tonight. We might try to get you a score on the other games that we're carrying tonight. And Brad, your thoughts? Tigers up 13-0. I'm sure they'd love to go down in these last 2:45. There's 2:45, by the way, to go in the second quarter. They'd love to make it at least a 20-point ball game, don't you think?
Yeah, we played really well in the first quarter. Just kind of sputtered here in the second and had a lot of penalties and whatnot that's kind of got us a little bit in a lull. So it'd be good for us to punch this in, go up 3 scores before the half as we give them the ball back first in the third quarter.
Right. Once again, we're live in Red Bay, Alabama tonight. Fred Bostic Jr. Memorial Stadium. Jack Ivey and Brad Bolton here live on your hometown station. Brought to you by Carl Lou and his family, Sunshine Meals. I told you about Franklin Electric. Dossett Big 4. Lots of happy customers at Dossett. They, of course, make sure that you're not under any kind of pressure. They specialize in customer satisfaction. Also, don't forget today's game. Brought to you by Eddie's Collision on Highway 24. Predator Pest Control. Thank you, Clay and Ted Weatherford, Eddie Deaton. Spark CPA, 6 locations to serve you. Also, L&L Brush Cutting. That's Gary and Chase Lindsay. And the option play to the right side. Quarterback's going to keep it down to the 15, down to the 10, and finally going to be knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, great read there by Jeremiah to hold on to that ball. Big run, first down Tigers all the way down to about the 16-yard line.
Another one of those Community Spirit Bank first down. Here's the play to the right side. It's hard not to think that Vincent's going to get it, right?
Oh, yeah. It was nice big decoy there for Jeremiah.
First down, 10 to go for the Red Bay Tigers. Another one of those Community Spirit Bank first down. You know, if you want to learn more about Community Spirit Bank, you can do so at communityspirit.bank. Communityspirit.bank. Tigers first down. And this time they're going to throw us for a big loss. They finally get him down.
Number 14 for them, read that reverse all the way. Rylan Thomas, good job by him. That reverse has been successful for us every time except for that time.
Today's game brought to you by Northeast Mississippi Community College on our broadcast here today.
Second and 14.
You can watch all you sports at nemcttv.com. Second down, what'd you say, about 13, 14?
Yep.
This time we're going to run the ball. Down to the 15-yard line, down to about the 13. And he needs to get, he's probably going to be still about 6 yards short of the first down.
Minute 10 before half. Clock is running.
Belmont leading still 8-0 against Alcorn Central tonight. So third down, 7 to go for the first down. Swan and Davo both split over to the right. Got Pruitt over here on the left side in the slot, and he goes for the touchdown, and guess who's got that one?
Jackson Swan.
Jackson Swan.
We do have a flag down.
Wow. This would be the third touchdown call back.
Yeah. I believe it was going to be a hold on us.
Wow.
See what he's going to call. An eligible receiver downfield. I think that we got away with a hold too, but.
Ineligible. Let's take a look at it right here.
It's about the 5th or 6th penalty by my count.
I don't
in
see
the
anybody.
second quarter alone.
They might have been better off just to call holding on us because I didn't see the ineligible guy downfield.
Great pitch and catch there. Just unfortunately didn't count.
So the third touchdown call back for the Tigers. Quarterback back to pass, 3rd and long. Looking out there, he's got a receiver, and it's in there for a touchdown. Jackson Swan says, give it to me again, Jack Ivy.
No flags.
You sure?
No
I'm going to put it up, 19-0. Journey Swan's watching out there. Journey, watch your brother make this nice run and watch his catch. He separates himself from the defensive back, number 27, Harrison Roy, and scores a touchdown. The Red Bay leads 19-0. We'll go for 2 right here. That score comes with 21 seconds to go. Big shout out today to Spark CPA, 6 locations to serve you. We're going to go to Jackson, not Jackson. Yeah, we are going to Jackson Vincent, and he's in there for the touchdown 2-point conversion, I should say.
Yep.
And that will make it Red Bay 21-0. We'll check out these Red Bay Tiger cheerleaders down below. Once again, this is the Ivy Broadcasting Company here. Big shout out today to Predator Pest Control, Eddie's Collision Repair, also L&L Brush Cutting, Fancher's Taxidermy. Don't forget Josh Inman is brand new, specializing in those turkeys. Once again, Jerry Paul, Charlene Grant, 29 years taxidermy, and also 14 years in deer processing. Once again, Fancher's Taxidermy. Watch Northeast Mississippi Community College sports from the first serve of volleyball to maybe that last out for baseball, softball. Everything in live on nemccctv.com. Once again, their first downs today brought to you by Community Spirit Bank. All these instant replays are brought to you by John Cook at Alpha Insurance in Red Bay, Alabama. I want to say a big shout out to Steve and Cindy Mullins. They're the owners of Legacy's Gravestone Cleaning. I know you've got loved ones' tombstones that looks pretty bad, and you're saying, man, I need to get something done about this. This guy can take care of it. If you'll mention this ad to him, you get 10% off. Steve and Cindy Mullins, 205-458-6383. A little squib kick, and they're going to return it. 15, breaks the tackle to the 45. We should have had him at the 40. Now he's at the 50, down to the 45, down to about the 38-yard line.
There's a lot of missed tackles on that kickoff coverage.
We'll give you a chance to see it again right here.
15's a big old kid too. You gotta square up and take him down. Can't just try to arm tackle that boy.
Great run by Brock Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
We're just bouncing off of him.
He was.
Well, he got it down to the 38-yard line. It'll be first down and 10. They've only got 10 seconds, so they might try to put it in the end zone a couple of times. Belmont still leading Alcorn Central at half, 8-0.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be, they're going to probably call him, are they going to call him down back at the 49-yard line or what?
Well, that was great pressure by 58, Rhett Lockhart.
No doubt. Eagles get a timeout with how much? 3 seconds? Let's take a look at this. Here's your defense right there. Boy, he shot through.
They called that an incomplete pass. I guess it was forward.
Right.
Great pressure there. Might need to do some more of that in the second half. Bring the heat.
Bring it on. See if I can get enough signal. I'm surprised Belmont's only up 8-0 over Alcorn Central at halftime. Alcorn Central understands improved, but Cardinals coming off that first loss of the season last week right here at Red Bay, and you watched it, and just an outstanding effort by the Tigers. And you make too many mistakes, they come back to haunt you. They had an interception. Red Bay got a pick six. Red Bay got a scoop and take it all the way, and that will haunt you in a hurry, wouldn't it?
It will. Big crowd last week for both schools, I saw.
Etowah leading Morville 27-0 in the second quarter. Quarterback is hit, and that ball is going to be incomplete, and that will be halftime. Red Bay leads by a score of 21-0.
I'm sorry, Jack. I was just going to say Jemias Anderson hit his hand there and affected that pass, so that was great.
You're going to get a word with Coach?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to get a word with the coach down here on the right side. They're waiting for Tupelo Christian Prep to.
Can I grab you, Coach?
Yeah.
Moved the ball really well there in the first quarter, and even in the second quarter, just some mistakes there on offense with some penalties and whatnot. But what's your thoughts on the first quarter?
I'm not real pleased with how we're playing right now. I know we scored 21, but I'm still not real pleased with it. We got to do a better job making way too many mistakes. We're playing too sloppy, and we're going to fix that in this halftime right here. So.
I know you will. Good luck, Coach. All right, thanks, Jack.
Thank you. We'll see you second half. Appreciate it. Brad Bolton on the sideline for the Red Bay Tigers. Once again, we are at halftime. We got the Red Bay Tiger Band coming up. And if you're out there joining us, thank you so much for being a part of the broadcast today. Brought to you by Main Street Market. Remember, it's inside UN Variety. They'll be open tomorrow. All the vendors are stocked up. They're ready for you tomorrow. It's a brand new way to shop in Red Bay. Lots of opportunities, a variety of different opportunities, whether it's antiques, handmade goods, arts and crafts and jewelry, woodwork, cakes and cookies and take-home sandwiches, you name it, they got it. And I promise you will not be disappointed when you check them out. Main Street Market inside UN Variety in Red Bay. Thank you, Dr. Fabianchi, Medical Clinic of Red Bay. Johnny's Four-Wheelers and Mowers, a dealer for Argo Bad Boy. And don't forget you can get those Joyride EV golf carts there as well. You also can get Skag Mowers there as well. Thank you, Dr. Rick Wooten at Wooten Chiropractic, Alpha Insurance, Pro Concert, Terry Hayes, Brandon Nunley Construction by Triple H Electronics, home of those Joyride EV golf carts. Pro Finishes, Ricky McGee, the Cardinal Drive-In, Bliss Aesthetics, Beverly Winchester Green, and H.W. Watson Logging Company. We're going to go down field side. Mr. Kurt's telling you about this Red Bay Tiger Band right now.
From Major Guns Range, is your band ready for performance? And now, on with the show.
We're going to go back to the big band here with Flying to the Moon, and we'll feature our entire cast and receive swing song.
Here somewhere. Yeah, he's down there sitting on the top bank there on the end of the band. Peddling for votes or something. Yeah, he's talking to somebody.
This one's picking up a level with the high-flying action venues that are featuring our rifles and percussion section. our final production, which includes Come Sail Away. Your Red Bay Tiger marching band. The band is under the direction of Brandon Kirk. The band would like to thank Superintendent Greg Hamilton, Principal Brady Green, and all board administration for the opportunity to participate.
We'll be enjoying some of the highlights of the first half here on WRNG TV 12 and also television 97. Jack Ivey and Brad will be back with us in just a little bit. We're going to continue showing you just a little bit of highlights of the first half. And while the teams warm up, we're about ready to start the second half. Third quarter coming up. Red Bay leads 21-0 over to Tupelo Christian Prep. And a very exciting first half for the Red Bay Tigers. Coach said he had a few things he needed to clean up at halftime. And I'm sure that it was kind of exciting in the locker room at halftime to get this stuff. Coach wants everything to go smooth. And Brad, you back with us down there? We got, of course, the first half highlights. I've been showing some of the highlights.
Yeah, that's cool what you're doing there, rerunning all the highlights.
Bringing in new stuff all the time, right? Look at that run right there.
I followed the statistician up to the field house and I got you some stats.
All right.
Unofficial.
You want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah. Had 145 running yards for the Tigers and 70 passing, so 215 total yards. And Jeremiah was 5 of 8 passing. It's like we had about 10 first downs to their 3 by my count. And of course, penalties really hurt us there late. I think we had about 5 penalties in the second quarter, 4 of which was on that one drive. But overall, blessed to have 215 total yards and up 21-0.
No doubt about it. Of course, Tupelo Christian Prep coming to town tonight, and with some outstanding players on their roster. What do you think the difference? We kept the ball out of their hand a good bit, especially that first quarter. They only had like 3 plays, so they've shown that they can move the ball, though, right?
They did. They sure did. Kind of got some missed tackles. I think that was the story of the second quarter compared to the first, is we just had a lot of missed tackles. And, we got to clean that up if we want to be successful for the rest of the game.
Of course, I don't know what was said in the locker room at halftime, but I knew just from listening to the tone of coach when he left, he was pleased to be up 21-0, but he'd like to clean up some of the mistakes that we had in the first half.
Well, he was really challenging them in the locker room that, look, this game doesn't matter as far as the region go, but it does matter if you want to go deep in the playoffs. And if you want to go deep in the playoffs, you got to lock in every play, be dominant on every play, so that whenever you face competition that is equal to or better than you can persevere through it. So a good halftime message there from Coach, and I think you're going to see a different team come out here in this third quarter, be a little bit more dominant on the defensive side and a little bit more disciplined on the offensive side, because the penalties is what really killed us took 3 touchdowns away, basically, because of penalties.
And you know what's this week, don't you? Homecoming. We got the homecoming parade coming up Friday.
You covering that?
We are covering it. I'll be set up there in front of First Baptist, and Scott will be set up down close to the bank down there. So depending on where you're at, you can watch it and hear a little announcing on who's in the parade. And of course, we'll have all the homecoming festivities right here next week.
I saw my class was one of the classes 30 years, Jack, 1995.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
30 years. You kidding?
It's a long time. Long time.
What about Mr. Braden Tabbs? Will we get him back before the end of the year, or are you?
I think it's going to be doubtful from what I'm hearing.
Right.
I think that last injury was kind of the killer, and maybe he's trying to arrange surgery at this point to get it fixed. And who knows, maybe he could, if he did that, maybe he could be back for the end of the basketball season or something. But that was a big loss this year, not having him and his speed and just the experience of playing football for 4 years.
I mean, we're doing great, but can you imagine with the addition of Swan and you got Davo so much more improved? I mean, these guys, you'd have 3 big-time receivers, wouldn't you?
Definitely so.
Not that we don't have 3 receivers. You got Ty. You got Tide West as well, but man, we've never been that deep at receiver, have we?
Well, you think about last year, we had a lot of these speed on running back and had Jackson here, but the difference has been the passing game.
Oh, yeah.
And that has certainly opened up the whole playbook for these Tigers.
We're about ready to get it started. Red Bay leads 21-0, third quarter, and we're going to kick it off. to the ball club from the Eagles. They've overrun it 2 or 3 times. Normally he makes up for it like he's doing here, 35, and the Tigers knock him out of bounds just shy of the 35.
Coburn chased him down over there and pushed him out of bounds. Good discipline play there by Coburn to find him.
We got a lot of folks watching out there today. Don't forget Casey Locke, your attorney on the broadcast, along with Swamp Johns. 356-2300. Don't forget Thursday, Fish Day. Friday is, of course, Jack Ivey's favorite day, chicken on a stick. Thank you, Main Street Cycle in Tishomingo. We make it easy to ride. They got those brand new CF Moto ATVs and UTVs. Payment starting as low as $107 a month. And also big shout out to Mr. Jason Parker at Banner Tire Store on the Fairview Banner Road. All right, here we go. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left, and we jump.
I think they moved early.
Did they draw us off?
Yep. No, I think they moved early.
Okay.
Yep.
False start, check off 5. It'll be first down and 15.
First down and 15.
So first and 15 from their own 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Once again for the Eagles, they got 1 over on the left side. And the quarterback in the shotgun, he's going to hand it off. Number 19, man, he's a great runner. Only up to about the 31-yard line, but Sawyer Malone is a junior.
Good job by Casey Johnson slinging him down for.
You know, I could eat another piece of that banana pudding. I didn't eat very much of it.
I didn't have any of that banana pudding.
You didn't?
I didn't. Steve Bates made that.
Oh, yeah. That's what he was telling everybody. Now, around his wife, he's acting like he didn't say it. But he says Charlotte did it, but around everybody else, he was saying he did it. So I don't know. We'll try to find out the truth behind it. It was good.
It was.
A little swing pass to the right. Blockers downfield. And a big hit. And let's see what this play looks like right here. I thought they might have had a hold or something over there, too.
Well, they got away with blocking the back, but Hayden
Yeah.
Sarton came in there and great job.
Is that Coach Jeffers? That's what I'm talking about?
That's right. Absolutely.
Good defensive play.
Got them way behind the sticks here on 3rd down.
Knox Hensley, the quarterback in the shotgun. He's got number 19 right beside him. That's Sawyer Malone. Back to pass. Pressure being put on the Tigers. And the Tigers are going to, it's going to be the worst case scenario, 4th down. Right there in front of you, Brad. You could have went out there and got that one.
I started to.
Let's take a look at that and see what happened on this play right here. This is brought to you by Alpha Insurance. John Cook.
Riley could have jumped on that one. I think he'll look back at that and wish he would have. He was trying to block so that Aiden could scoop and score, but you just got to cover that ball up at that point. But regardless, 4th down, they're punting back to us.
We got a couple of guys that are on 40-yard line. We got number 1 coming on the field at the last second, but we do get him out there. Here's the punt, and it is a good one. He turned that one over down to about the 37. Jackson Swan fumbles the football.
He got a
able
good
to
bounce.
pick it up.
Yeah, he got a good lucky bounce right back to him.
Did it come right back to him, didn't
It did.
Let's take a look at that and see if the bounce hit.
That turf was kind to him.
Watch it bounce up to him, folks. Here we go.
He's very fortunate. You got to like these uniforms that the Eagles are wearing.
Oh, I do.
Like Ole Miss, don't they?
Boy, ask me, did I have fun Saturday?
Oh, I bet you did.
Wow. That was a big win, wasn't it?
It was. Hats off to you.
Can you believe that they moved Ole Miss that much up in the rankings?
He's got them dialed in, I'll tell you. Who's the next big game Ole Miss got?
Got Washington State next week at home. Then we got to go to Georgia and Oklahoma back to back.
Wow.
Well, both those are on the road, so. This time the handoff to Vincent. Vincent can't go one way. He'll bring it back to the other way. 40, 45, 50, down to the 40. He turns it on, and folks, they're not going to catch Jackson Vincent. Touchdown, Red Bay Tigers.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch this replay. Jackson going to his right, gets caught up in a little mixture over there and reverses field. Once he hits that edge, man, it just shows the speed that big boy has got.
Watch him, he just leaves people.
Smart, puts the ball in the left hand as he's going down, lets the sideline protect it, and just left him in the dust.
Jackson Vincent. Wow, what a run, touchdown. You know, that play was not set up to come this way.
That's just good football IQ to realize, let's try the other side.
Tigers are going to go for two. Colburn split out to the right. You'd bet Vincent's going to get the ball, wouldn't he? Vincent's got it. He's going to walk in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Red Bay Tigers.
A lot of misdirection there on that 2-point conversion call.
Lead 29-0. Would you like to see that touchdown again?
Absolutely.
All right. All right, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. You see the man in motion there, Mr. Colburn. He sets down over there. Everything looks is going right. What about the block on McGee out here on the end? And watch him turn it on right here. Randall, he's got some speed, doesn't he? Folks, that was in slow-mo. He was really that's awesome. Jackson Vincent of the Red Bay Tigers. That replay brought to you by Alpha Insurance, Mr. John Cook. Thank you, 5H Farms, Donovan Haley, Sophie Hudson Harper. What about Ellis Wooten at Brick Driven Realty? If you need to buy or sell, 256-460-0598. Thank you, Gary and Cody Armstrong, for all your dozer backhoe work. If you need dirt move, with a one to call, 256-810-4596. Dr. Brad Gentleman at Shoals Primary Care. Ronald Thorne at State Farm on our broadcast. Neighbors Clinic. Thank you, Dr. Jim Neighbors, Dr. Stephen Neighbors, our nurse practitioner, Devin Fancher. Also on the broadcast tonight, Allen and Ash Harden at Harden Heating and Cooling. Red Bay Rentals, Mr. Johnny Weatherford, Shannon Oliver, our Franklin County Sheriff, Sunshine Homes, and Red Bay Pharmacy, Bill and Donna Weatherford. They're watching tonight. Guy picks it up 20-25 to the 31-yard line.
Good job of Austin Ort wrapping up 13. Fielded that kick a little better than we have all night.
See old Rhett Lockhart out there, 59 Hayden. Who's that? Hayden Sarton out there. One of the big guys up front.
58.
Here comes 63, Mr. Carson McGee. You said 58, Rhett Lockhart. Of course, you got Pruitt out there. And
Jemias in the middle. Jemias and Jackson.
Anderson, man.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 there at their own 31-yard line. They be in the Eagles from Tupelo Christian Prep. Number 19. Yeah, it's going to pick up 2 or 3 yards.
JoJo, good tackle after about 2.
Josh Thorne, second down and 9 to go for the first down. Jack Ivey and Brad Bolton and Byron Helms. We even got old Randall Lindsay up here tonight. Chris Strickland. And here's the handoff again. Breaks the tackle there, breaks off to the 35, up to about the 38-yard line. Needs to get to the 41 for the first down. Got to be third down at about 3.
Flag down. Holding. Eagles.
Appreciate all the Eagle fans from Tupelo coming over to the game tonight. Hope you enjoy the Red Bay Tiger Band at halftime, plus the highlights of the first half.
Do you record the highlights as you go and then that replays that
I do.
back?
Actually, that's I kind of do that within the instant replays.
Yeah.
And I've got them on a file there that I can just click a button and play them.
Very cool.
Play them all and put some music behind them on top of that. Second down and about 20 to go for the first down. Got a man in motion. That's Corneliuson. And they're going to run it to the left. over the 25, maybe the 27, maybe 28-yard line.
JoJo, Ort, Sarton.
All in on the stop there.
Yep.
Tiger fans, it's
3rd down.
third down.
I want to say hello to Carl and Karen Lou. They're watching on the big screen tonight. Big play here, 3rd down and about 12-13. Quarterback rolling out, looking. He's got Corneliuson across the middle, but can't get it off. And the Tigers going to throw him down for the loss.
Aiden Pruitt, Jemias Anderson with the pursuit and the joint tackle. Great job there by those gentlemen.
Stop in the backfield.
He just could not. He had Corneliuson open for a minute, but wasn't in a good position to throw the football at that time. Don't forget our replays brought to you by Alpha Insurance. Our first downs brought to you by Community Spirit Bank.
This kid can punt it.
Etowamba's leading Morville 41-0, so they're rolling tonight. Belmont finally getting it going a little bit. They're up 14-0. Tigers going to let it go. And now it's going to come back in our favor and go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Keith wasn't going to be happy, but when it came back this way, he didn't get quite as unhappy and stuff.
He still wouldn't have been happy.
No. He don't like it to let them
You
balls
think we could go back and look at any tapes that he didn't field a kick? Think they exist?
Hey, here I'm going to say what he says. If you're not going to catch it, don't get back there. Would he say that?
It would either be that or he knew to catch it, or Gerald Kennedy would be after him.
Yeah.
Or he would hear it from the stands if he didn't from Gerald Kennedy.
Oh, yeah. You have heard him say what I said, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If you ain't going to catch it, don't put nobody back there. First down for the Red Bay Tigers, up big time, and the Tigers are going to have all right at 10 yards on the first carry. Jackson Vincent.
Good hold there by the offensive line.
And they are going to give him a first down. So Jackson Vincent with a 10-yard pickup.
First down.
Tigers sending Tide West split out to the right. Tide can catch that ball as well. This time we're going to run that ball to the left side. Vincent's got 5-10. A little tackle down there, gets down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 19 yards on that carry there. He got it. They said he stepped out of bounds. Right now they're saying at the 31-yard line. Watch this right here. Using that stiff arm to pick up some extra yardage. Right here. Pushed him down to the ground. So it'll be first down and 10. Got 19. He's got 29 yards rushing on the last two plays. Red Bay Tiger football, a production of Ivy Broadcasting and WRMG. Quarterback back to pass. He's got a man wide over the middle. He's wide open. Boom. Jackson Swan runs right in under that one. Touchdown, Red Bay Tigers.
Jackson just kind of snuck away there. Had some space. Great job by Jeremiah putting it right on the money once again.
35-0. I was waiting, looking for a flag. Watch this right here. Is he open?
He was open.
Good job, Jackson Swan. 59 checking into the game for the Red Bay Tigers. The Hayden Sarton. Number 5 checking in for the Red Bay Tigers, Sawyer Humphreys. And the Tigers lead 35-0 over Jackson, or not Jackson Prep, but Tupelo Christian Prep. And somebody jumped off on the other side. Boy, Jackson Prep would be a tough team to play, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Off signs on the Eagles. We are going to decline it and kick it.
I told you we're going to have the little man tomorrow, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Y'all have a big time.
Oh, yeah. I got to see him for about an hour this afternoon. Extra points good by Mr. Thorne. We'll put that other point up for the Red Bay Tigers, and Red Bay leads 36-0. And, folks, we have got 5:21 to go in the third quarter. This is live coverage brought to you by Piggly Wiggly, Ace Hardware, the City of Red Bay, the mayor of the council. Also on the broadcast today is Redmont Pharmacy, J.C. Weeks. State Senator Larry Stutz is on our broadcast here today. And also on our broadcast today is Community Spirit Bank, Stadium Pros, Keith Kennedy, Alton, Barksdale. What about Fastway Car Wash, Miss Ann Vincent out on Highway 19. Deaton Funeral Home of Red Bay and Belmont. Tiffin Supply, Tiffin Appliance Company by the Red Bay Hospital. Also on our broadcast here today is your Edward Jones agent, Mike Jones. Also making the game possible today is Tri-State Insurance, Kim and Caleb Wells, Mike Moore, Brenda Purser, and Christy Mayo. That number here in Red Bay is 356-4804. Carson McGee getting ready to kick off. Today's game brought to you by Bay Health and Wellness, Kayla Humphreys. Bay Diesel and Air Conditioning, Kristen Valerie Marr by Silverdonna Bargains. Golden and Tupelo, Casey Johnston, our school board member, by Red Bay Gas and Water. Bay Tree Gift Company, Beverly Winchester Green, next to WRMG. And also a big shout out today. We got a flag. We're offsides. Somebody got out too far in front, and let's see. I might be able to see that on a replay. Let's see. Well, I don't know where.
Get up 5 yards.
The guy that called it was on the other side over there.
Yeah, I'm on the other end down here, Jack. I couldn't tell who it was.
I've got her real slow right here now. Okay, we're going to try it again from the 35 from McGee. Good kick by McGee right down the middle, 23-yard line. 33, number 15 on the return. The Tigers, Orick trying to hold on. He breaks the tackle to the 35, to the 40, 41, and the fumble on the play.
He did get it back, I believe.
The young man's hard to bring down, I know that.
He is.
All right, here's the kickoff.
Still some missed tackles here.
Jacob Beavers. Brock Harrison on the return.
3. About 4 there that we trying to arm tackle him. Just got to wrap him up, put a body on him.
Who knocked that ball out? Is that Anderson?
Yeah, I think Anderson was over there in that, and Pruitt as well.
Tigers winning big third quarter, 36-0 over Tupelo Christian Prep. Appreciate all you folks in Tupelo watching our game tonight. Honored to have you out there. Thank you, Sarah McKinney. Isaac Spencer out there with us. Janice Price.
Nice.
And a nice play downfield. Down to the 33-yard line.
Good job by their quarterback. Just kind of wait that play out. Found his man cutting across the middle. Delivered a strike to him. Good play by the Eagles.
If you got plenty of time like you had that time, you can make some things happen.
Yep. And it was well covered by the Tigers, you know.
And you know who got that one, don't you?
He just threaded the needle.
That was the world-famous number 3, Nathan Cornelius, he's a junior wide receiver, defensive back for Tupelo Christian Prep. I know our Cornelius and friends enjoyed seeing that play. Quarterback rolling out. And the throw downfield, he's got a completed pass inside the 20 down to about the 18-yard line.
Found number 3, name we've called all night.
Corneliuson again. Let's take a look at this. We'll give this one. This will be a Chris Corneliuson instant replay from Jack Ivey. See the quarterback rolling out. Great job. And a good job by the receiver, Corneliuson down there. 36-0 Red Bay quarterback back to pass. Looking, he's got time again. Now the pressure drops. Now he throws it toward the end zone. And he's got it in there for the touchdown, I believe. So the Eagles quarterback gets plenty of time, keeps buying time over there, and finally finds a receiver. Let's take a look at it right here as he rolls out to the left. Tiger fans wanted a hole there. The official said no. And that one there was Ashby Brown with a touchdown.
Good to see that on the other side. He sure looked close to that white. But
Deandra and Jeremy Robinson out there, Candy Fuller, Tyler Jenkins, Pam Canada, Elizabeth Scott, Dorothy Goger, Amanda Marino with us out there. Last score we got, Belmont was leading. A little trick play there. And who's into the end zone for the conversion?
Number 3 again.
Number Corneliuson in there again.
Well, they've certainly moved the ball. That shows how dangerous that they are with that mobile quarterback and some good receivers. They can score quick, and this game is not over. 36-8.
36-8 the score. They'll be kicking off to us. We're just going to try to get you an update on some other scores here if we can. I see who's Phil Campbell playing tonight, do you know?
I do not.
And if you'll give me about 2 seconds here, I might be able to get you a couple of scores. Etowah winning big over the Moorville Troopers tonight. And let's check back in with Belmont. They're on the Belmont Athletic Foundation page tonight. They're on YouTube, Roku, Fire Stick. Kossuth leading Moorville 24-0 at halftime. So as soon as I get those, the phone is awful slow. People are having cell issues everywhere. Belmont's leading 14-0 in the, I think it started the fourth quarter, so the Cardinals. So the Tigers back ready. See what their kicker does right here. Still a lot of time, 4:06 to go in the third quarter. And there's the kickoff. Squib kick, Tigers pick it up, 25-yard line. Blocker out front, up to the 30. Jackson Swan looking for someplace to go, and he gets up to about the 33-yard line. First down and 10, Red Bay Tigers.
Brought down by number 26, Ashton Lovell.
Brought down by Ashton Lovell.
Still 41-0. Etowah leading. All right, here we go. Tigers first down and 10. Kennedy, not Kennedy, but Vinson running the football. Did you say? Did you say that he kind of plays like his dad?
Oh yeah. I think he's a lot bigger than his dad was.
Right.
His dad was a lot to handle though.
He's got to be excited out there seeing him perform out there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many yards rushing he's got tonight. 319. He had over 200 last week. He's been over 200 some other games. Maybe heading that far tonight. Vincent up to about the 41-yard line. He's going to be almost at a first down marker. They may give him closer to the 42, and they're saying first down.
Good block downfield by Jemiah Sanderson there. And again, Jackson going to his right, reverses field, picks up some really good yardage to his left.
You don't see many measure fist close first down. You don't see it in the the college ranks either, do you?
A lot of spotting.
We're down to 2:48, third quarter. Red Bay leading 36-8. over Tupelo Christian Prep here at Fred Ballstick Junior Memorial Stadium. Swan in motion to the far side. Benson following that direction. And they're going to come up and tackle him after about a yard gain.
That's number 14, tracking him down, Ryland Thomas.
Coburn will be bringing in a play from this side.
Just a little missed block on that right side, but we'll clean that up.
Second down and 9, Red Bay at their own 43-yard line. Clock running with 1:55 to go, third quarter. A little quick pass over here to Coburn. Coburn 50, first down and more, down to the 44-yard line. Nice play there by the Red Bay Tigers to get another Community Spirit Bank first down.
Yeah, good job there by Jeremiah finding Coburn on that left side.
Guess who's out here blocking? Jackson Swan.
Yeah. He bobbled that ball just a little bit, put it in his left hand, and he was ready to pick up the yards after the catch.
Don't forget you can deposit a check from anywhere with a mobile check deposit. You can also send cash fast with Spirit Pay, person-to-person payments. Go to communityspirit.bank. You got any questions? Speed option to the right. Quarterback finally pitches it back, 5 yards plus.
Good job.
And he's going to be pretty close. He'll get, with extra effort, the first down.
Good job there by Thorne, just holding on to that ball until the very last minute. Attracted all of the attention, pitched it right at the right time. That's how you run the option.
Injury timeout on the field.
Oh my God.
Hats off to their number 19, holding on down there, but he couldn't hold on enough with Big Vincent to keep him from getting the first down. So that'll be another Community Spirit Bank first down. Don't forget, it's built for kids, approved by parents, student checking and savings accounts available. I got to ask you a question. Not putting you on the spot. Do people do a pretty good job, the young ones now, opening up their kids' savings accounts?
Yeah, overall, I think so. You know, and having the Tiger Branch here up at Red Bay High School Stadium, our school, is a great benefit of that because those young kids, you know, teenagers, 10th, 11th, 12th graders, they run that branch, and you know, the teachers are great to bring kids up there and teach them about it. And so you can always encourage more folks to do that because, you know, you can open up with no money, you know, and then just start putting 25 cents in there, you know, 50 cents, put $1 in it. And over time, that does add up for those kids. Yeah. Teaches them about saving. That's the most important thing.
I stayed after Colden forever. Colden, he'd get a paycheck and spend. I said, Colden, put some of that back or whatever. And I stayed after him forever. And finally, he opened him up a savings account. And Colton is already saved a ton of money from working this summer, working for me, and he's excited about, you know, he's got that money in the bank. I said, and it's easy to blow it in, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
First down 10, Red Bay Tigers after the stoppage in play. Tigers going to go hand off again, fumble the ball, and looks like we've got it.
Yeah, JoJo just let it slip out of his hand, but smart enough to get right on the ball, so no harm done.
Second down at about 11 after we lost yardage there.
He saw this left side was so open, just lost train of thought.
Tide West going split wide out to the right. I'd like to see us hit old Tide with a pass right here. We're going to hand that ball to JoJo. JoJo inside the 35, maybe to the 34-yard line. It's going to be third down. Probably about 9 to go for the first down, Keith. And we're, not Keith, but Brad, we're down to the end of the third quarter.
Good to go right back to JoJo. Get his confidence back after that fumble.
So that is the end of the third quarter. We're going to lower the flag and play taps here on a great night for Red Bay Tiger football. Thank you, cheerleaders. Thank you, band fans, for coming out supporting the team tonight. And once again,
ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would please rise for the lowering of our flag.
We're going to lower the flag at this time. We'll listen in.
Taps will be played by band director
Mr. Brandon Kirk will play taps.
By Brenda Jackson and Ty Hester.
You know the world famous Wade Inman? Hang on, let me turn your mic back on. You know the world famous Wade Inman? Maybe let Brad get his mic back on here.
Yes, sir, I know.
He posted he almost converted over an Ole Miss Rebel today.
He did.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. You know who we
Be hard
got?
to
We
believe.
got Kennedy Wildman and who else we got, Randall? I'm trying to see this picture. Cody Carnes and Mr. Inman,
Probably,
Wade's son.
yeah, Holden.
Holden are all Ole Miss Rebels. Did you know that?
I heard that they were thinking about that.
Well, they're Ole Miss bound, is what it says.
Oh, okay.
We'll take them down there. You know, Red Bay's had several kiddos go down there.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing about it, it's I think it's a good school, but it's also close by, and we just want them to do good wherever they go, right?
I want to see the picture of Wade in that Ole Miss shirt. Does that exist?
I don't know if he's truly a Rebel supporter of his son.
We need to see evidence.
We need to see him, see evidence of it.
Yes, I agree. Needs to be on social media.
So Holden, get Dad to put that on, and we'll believe it. Here's a handoff. We're going to try to come to the right side. 35 to the 30. Lowering that head as the Red Bow Tigers.
That's a heck of a run there by JoJo.
Oh, man. Let's take a look at that on the Alpha Insurance replay. Watch him make that turn. He lowers that head and picks up additional yardage and picked up a Community Spirit Bank first down. You know, you can deposit a check anywhere with mobile check deposit. I guess I better change it over to the fourth quarter since we are in the fourth quarter, 11:38 to go. Red Bay threatening again, leading 36-8 over Tupelo Christian Prep. Wade is actually, I found a picture where he's actually holding a sign that says Ole Miss bound in front of a big sign that says Ole Miss hotty toddy. Nice run to the left side there by Tide West.
That still don't count. I won't see the T-shirt on Wade.
Good catch there by Tide. And Tide picking up some good yardage there after the catch.
Yeah.
He has, I don't know what kind of shirt he's got on. It might have a tint of red, but not enough to qualify. You agree?
Again, I want to see it plastered across that chest before I'm going to be a believer.
I think you should do it.
He knows what has to happen now.
Right.
We've set the mark for him.
Hey, we'll even put, hey, you wear it to a game next week, and I'll have you on the 50-yard line with a camera on you, and we'll interview you next week. So, Wade, it's
That sounds
up to
like
you.
a challenge.
That's a challenge. Tigers got, third down and about a yard, is that right?
Yep.
Live coverage here from WRMG West over here on the right side. Got another receiver over here as well. Got a man in motion, Pruitt. He'll stop. Going to go to JoJo, and JoJo fighting for that first down.
I believe he's going to have it. He fought for it, too.
He earned that one. He earned that Community Spirit Bank first down.
He sure did. Give it to him. Yes, sir.
Built for kids, approved by parents. Don't forget student checking and savings accounts are available at Community Spirit Bank. Appreciate Redmont Heating and Cooling, Patrick Brooks. Redmont Pharmacy, J.C. Weeks, State Senator Larry Stutz, Stadium Pros, Keith Kennedy, Alton Barksdale. Also, don't forget your hometown Piggly Wiggly, Ace Hardware, Fastway Car Wash. What about Deaton Funeral Home, Tiffin Supply, Tiffin Appliance? Red Bay Hospital, thank you, Edward Jones agent Mike Jones. 332-7924, and we've got a timeout, or what? Got a flag. Big shout out to Tri-State Insurance. Miss Brenda Purcell right here in Red Bay, 356-4804. Thank you, Bay Health and Wellness, Miss Kayla Humphreys. Bay Diesel Air Conditioning, Chris Valerie Marr. Silver Dollar Bargains, Golden, and Tupelo. Casey Johnston, our school board member, along with Red Bay Gas and Water. Bay Tree Gift Company, Beverly Winchester Green. You started Christmas shopping for that granddaughter?
It's Christmas every day for her. Oh. Wade said that Kyler Watson was the other young man going, so that means we got to see Kevin Watson in an Ole Miss shirt too.
So I didn't see Kyler in that picture, so.
Said he was in the picture later.
Later.
So, yes.
All right, where's the picture with Wade and the rest of the crew in their Rebel attire?
Yeah, that's the big unknown here.
So you've communicated with him on the sideline, right?
Yes.
Wade,
He's listening.
send that picture to us. You and Kevin Watson. Anybody else? We need to see Doan in one of them too, right?
Absolutely.
Quarterback rolling out to the right, Thorne. Now he's going to come back this way, and he's going to be sacked for a long loss back at about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line.
Good coverage by the Eagles. Just had everybody tied up. Defense just penetrated too quick. Took a big loss there.
I want to say hello to my brother-in-law, Steve Welburn, and his granddaughter, my friend and everybody else's friend, Collie, watching. Collie's a junior high volleyball player down at Haleville. She also runs cross country, and I kind of like her. So, Collie, this broadcast is special for you tonight and your papa Steve and Kathy down there tonight. Quarterback back to pass again. Rolling out, looking downfield, and it is intercepted.
Number 3.
Number 3, Corneliuson got him an interception. Nathan Corneliuson. Chris Corneliuson and family, I'm going to have to give you a replay on that, but it's going to be a little. Here we go.
Yeah, good job by Corneliuson. He just read the QB's eyes there, followed the ball all the way. Good pick.
You know old Bill Weatherford, Donna knows Chris Corneliuson, don't you?
Mm-mm.
He's a former pharmacist, owner of Iuka Discount Drugs. He's, got the supplemental, different kind of vitamins and all that stuff. It's sold in pharmacies all across America now, including Red Bay Pharmacy and Belmont Pharmacy.
Okay. So all the vitamins, all those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I take about 2 different bottles of those vitamins a month.
Well, that's awesome. Well, Mr. Chris is the owner of that company. He was a heck of a ball player back in the Iuka days. Chris has been a friend of mine for many, many years. So right now we're looking at 2nd down and 10 at about the 11-yard line. Tupelo Christian Prep with only 7:05 to go. They're down right now 36-8. He'll send a man in motion. Quarterback back to pass. Looking. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Pull it down 10, 15, up to the 20-yard line. And he is going to be, I believe, close to the first down. And they're going to say first down.
Yeah, first down, finally pushed out by Jackson Benson. Had a real push by Red Bay's number 7. Twice, Kason Johnson put a lot of pressure on him in the backfield, just couldn't get him down.
Appreciate Sunshine Mills, makers of that great cat food and dog food. Carl Louie and his family. Franklin Electric, Cash and Thermoplastics. What about Dossett Big 4? Eddie's Collision on the broadcast. Spark CPA, thank you, Dickie. Red Bay Iuka Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Boonville, and Corinth. Predator Pest Control, thank you, Mr. Eddie Deaton. Quarterback rolling out to the right, looking downfield, and he's got a receiver out there, and I believe he pulled that ball down.
I believe he did too. 81.
That was a great catch by number 81, Jax Coker. We'll show you this one, brought to you by Alpha Insurance. Watch this throw.
And a Petrie with a tackle. Ladies and gentlemen, all
getting a few younger guys into the game here, Jack. Number 8, Brody Kaysen, was in pursuit of the quarterback on that play.
So first down, good throw by their quarterback, number 10. Back to throw again. He's got a receiver. Makes the catch.
I don't think he held on to that ball. I don't know how that you could say he completed it. He took a hit. And
incomplete.
Thank you. Incomplete.
All right, let's take a look at that again. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit.
See who put that head on him.
He never did have control. Is that Davo? Davo.
Davo. Good hit.
To number 2 as the receiver here.
I thought he caught it, but once Davo hit him, he may have been juggling it, but boom. Davo made sure he didn't hold on to it.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 41-yard line of the Red Bay Tigers. Quarterback back again. If you give him time, he'll pick you apart. He rolls out, looks downfield, and he's going to have to eat it over there at about the 40-yard line.
Aiden Pruitt and Sarton.
Morville and Etowah still leading 41-10. So big play right here for Tupelo Christian Prep, the Eagles. They're going to run this football 40, trying to get outside. Got a nice block, 35-30, and he's going to have a first down at the 30-yard line.
Austin Orrick with a tackle.
Sawyer Malone on the carry for the Eagles.
I forgot to, I got it hung up on that instant replay, but I can show you this play for you Prep fans. Here's that play right here that you thought you was going to miss because I didn't hit the right button. So it'll be first down. Quarterback in the shotgun. That's number 10. We're flushing him out of the pocket. Looks across the middle and almost intercepted by the Tigers. Knox Henley.
Yeah, Davo had a shot at it, and then Swan had a shot at the tip.
Here we go. Yeah, Coburn and Swan almost doubling up on that one. John Knox Hensley, the sophomore quarterback. Got a receiver over here on the left side, Ryland Thomas. He's got 3 receivers to the right this time. Big play right here. 2nd down. His time's running out. Hands off to 19. It's hard to bring that young man down.
Down by Jemias.
Sawyer Malone.
Jemias is really coming to his own on that linebacker play, you know. He's feeling the defense really well.
And the Tigers shoot through to make the stop. Back at about the 25-yard line. You know what Bill Weatherford said, don't you?
What?
Sounds to me like y'all got enough people to have your own little convoy. You know, that's me and Bill's favorite song is Convoy.
Yeah, he loves C.W. McCoy now. You ever been in his office? He's got a picture of C.W. hanging down there.
C.W. McCall.
And the rubber duck.
Well, we got a timeout here with 4:09 to go. So, Bill, congratulations, you and Donovan, Gath, and I know Gracie's going to be saying I do before you know it. And is Gath going to live up around Knoxville up in that area?
No, Birmingham.
Birmingham.
His bride was from the Knoxville area, so that was the tie to get married up there. But they live in Birmingham. Gath works for UAB, and he will be starting nurse anesthetist school in May of next year at UAB.
Furthering that medical career. That's pretty awesome, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So the timeout is about over. It's going to be 4th down. Belmont leading 22-6 in the 4th quarter against Alcorn Central tonight.
Jack, I'm going to send you a text. I've just been bootleg a picture of Wade Emmon in an Ole Miss shirt.
Yeah, this is for real, huh?
From the day of. Yes, this did not come from Wade either.
Okay.
That'll need to be on your website before the night's up.
Okay. Oh, that we'll have to post it. We got a timeout. Are you saying it's coming to me right now?
Depending on AT&T.
Did you send that by text?
Yes.
Well, it's not here yet. It's probably. So you're thinking you'd never see the day that Wade Inman would be wearing an Ole Miss outfit?
I am surprised.
Oh, I'm proud that he's doing it. Taking one for the team. Yeah, when you say, hey, if you got kids down there, don't you need to be going to the ball games, get season tickets and everything, support the school?
It's actually a button that Wade was wearing, but we're going to give him a half assist because it looked like an emblem. You'll see it in a minute.
Well, I'll tell you what.
The Auburn Tigers are off tomorrow, thankfully, so we won't lose tomorrow. And Alabama and Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt's undefeated.
Yeah, they are. They said that quarterback's been talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vanderbilt quarterback's been talking. Randall's mad because he's been running his mouth, he said.
Randall's still an Alabama fan?
Well, if he's still an Alabama fan, yeah, he's shaking his head. I just asked him live here on the air. He walked back in. Quarterback hands that ball off.
They did get it back. Good job by 75.
You know that was fourth down, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get the ball?
Get the ball back with 4:02 to go here, up 36-8.
My goodness, I was hoping that would come through. Have you got signal on your phone?
One bar.
No, I'm talking about instead of messages. It's really a secure. It's called Signal.
Yeah, I do, but I rarely use it.
Oh, family, me and Denise and Jack and Kyle, that's all we use is Signal. We really do like it. So it still has not come through.
If you have taken stuff from the concession stand, have trash laying out there, please pick up your trash.
Tigers going to take over 1st and 10, thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors who's made this game possible here tonight. 4:02. You know, Coach Jeffries got a drenching the other night after that win.
Get a little Gatorade bath?
Yeah, got a Gatorade bath. We have not been handing out Gatorade baths in a while here at Red Bay, have we?
No, we hadn't.
But
I saw your unforeseen at quarterback. Bobbled the snap just a little bit, but good experience here for Sawyer and some of these younger guys to come in. So I got number 4, number 33, number 24, Levi Johnson.
Pearson Tanner.
Yeah.
Jaden Pearson just checked in. Tigers getting set, split out. Coach is telling them to hurry up. Got a man in motion there. We are going to get it off just in time. Hand that ball over the left side. Cuts it back to the middle.
Yeah.
He's off to the races. The 40, down to the 35, and they're going to tackle him down about the 20-yard line. What a run that time by the Red Bay Tigers. Who was that running that football?
Joe Thorne. With authority.
Watch this run.
And the number 19.
Folks, this is brought to you by John Cook at Alpha Insurance. Another Community Spirit Bank first down.
Well, once he got through that line of scrimmage, he turned that speed on.
Great job there by Mr. Thorne.
.246 to go in the game.
Well, it never did come through. I was wanting to see that bad. Tigers hand off again. Thorne inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line.
Good running by JoJo.
Can you email that? Of course, it may not email either, right?
Yeah.
Appreciate all you folks at Northeast Mississippi Community College making the game possible tonight. Fancher's Taxidermy welcomes Mr. Josh Inman, specializing in them turkeys. Thank you, Jerry Paul, Charlene Grant, 29 years taxidermy. And 14 years deer processing. Boy, they fixing to get busy.
Oh, yeah.
You going to hunt any this year?
I'm going to attempt.
Have you ever killed a deer?
Yeah.
Is that Andrew Brownlee running that football there?
Yeah.
Down to 1:26 to go. We'll get out of here in a hurry tonight. Don't forget one more home game, and that'll be homecoming next week. Don't forget the parade at 1 o'clock, downtown Red Bay. You need to watch that next week.
Yeah, number 4.
You know Jack Ivey's going to be featured on that parade by one of the classes.
Oh, that's cool. Well deserved.
No, well, actually, one of them's going to be pretending to be me on there. It's going to be some kind of broadcast thing or something.
Boom. Oh, JoJo, he's not afraid to
He'll
put
know that
head
head, boy.
down.
I heard that up here.
Knocked his mouthpiece out. You got to be careful of that. We don't want him to get a concussion either, you know?
That's right.
But that is hard running.
Number 10, your quarterback for the Red Bay Tigers. Is that right, or is that a receiver, Pearson? That's Pearson, the receiver.
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback, Humphreys?
Humphreys.
Sawyer?
Yeah. Number 10 over here by me.
So congratulations, Belmont, tonight. Congratulations, Red Bay and Etowamba. Sawyer takes a kneel, and that will be your ball game, folks.
Flashy move there. Take the knee. No need to score.
Red Bay is going to win it by a score of 36-8, 36-8 over the ball club from Tupelo Christian Prep.
We got Tharptown for homecoming, is that right?
We do have Tharptown.
Please look around any trash. Please take it from your garbage can. Our band stays after games and picks up trash from the stands. They really appreciate it.
So once again, congratulations, Red Bay Tigers, on the big win here tonight over Tupelo Christian Prep. Brad's going to be getting an interview here in just a little bit. And the teams right now congratulating each other.
Mix it up.
So as soon as Brad gets an opportunity, like I say, we'll have an interview with the coach. Hey, Brad.
Yep.
I want you to look out on the Jumbotron out there. You see what's on the Jumbotron? Folks, Wade Inman with an Ole Miss button on. That's I believe that's enough color of red in there to be an Ole Miss shirt. So Wade Inman has made it to the Jumbotron and also to the WRMG broadcast here tonight.
I need to take a picture of that.
Is that quick or not? After you finally come through. That's why I was wanting that thing to come through so I could put it on the Jumbotron. And congratulations to all the kids. We're going to have prayer at midfield. And once again, did you get your picture?
I did.
You got your picture, so
Yep.
we're going to go back to the players out there. We're going to have an interview with the head coach for the Red Bay Tigers in just a minute and talk a little bit about homecoming week coming up. And, you know, coaches sometimes don't like homecoming because of all the distractions, but I promise you Coach Tyler Jeffries is not going to let these guys get sidetracked for homecoming.
Good job.
So, Brad, I'm trying to find you down there, so whenever you get ready, just –
I'm at midfield.
all right.
All right, Coach. Well,
All right.
the halftime adjustments, once again, good speeches. Came out different team in the third quarter.
Well, I thought we played a little bit harder in the third quarter. We're still making a little bit mistakes. And look, and that's what I told them. It's really not about who we're playing. It's about us. If we want to make a run at this thing, we got to minimize those mistakes and be better and be more aware. And it's every night. Our group is not really a high or low group. They're just kind of right here. And sometimes I get a little aggravated about it, but that's probably the best thing to be. So
Absolutely. Well, I thought you did a really good job offensively, just distributing the ball as you had told me early in the week of trying to get more people involved.
Right, and that's what we try to do is get a little bit more people involved. And like I said, we're going to have to find some depth in the next couple of weeks to help us, down the road, because we don't have a lot. But the kids that we do have that are coming up, they're really trying hard. And like I said, I'm very proud of them. And proud of them tonight for winning. Don't ever take that for granted.
Absolutely, still undefeated here on this field.
Right, and that's one of our goals. So we got to keep that up for next week too.
Well, next week's homecoming week. You've been at Red Bay during homecoming week. You know what a distraction it can be. So how do you keep the guys focused as we go into another region game next Friday night?
Right, it's a playoff game, and that's how you got to treat it. It is, So like I said, you just got to say, look, it's a playoff game. We're going to go play just like it's a playoff game. And that's what you got to do, and that's how you got to do it during the week as well, and try to minimize as many distractions as possible. So.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, great job again tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Mr. Brad Bolton there with the head coach for the Red Bay Tigers, and another big win.
Here comes the grandbaby, or his baby.
They coming through yet? I'm looking for him. I see him.
Right here.
Yeah. Dad's getting that baby. Byron's getting a great picture of that right now. So.
That's special times, Jack.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. And I see Coach Dale Jeffries down there as well. So, folks, we appreciate you so much for being a part of the broadcast. Brad, I think you're going to be gone next week. We're going to miss you.
Yep.
But we did get confirmation on Wade Inman.
Yeah, we sure did.
Wade, you made it to the TV broadcast. You also made it on the Jumbotron.
Absolutely.
Technology is something, isn't it?
It is indeed. And thank you to our anonymous donor of the picture.
I believe there's probably another picture out there even better than that might even have the whole shirt on, right?
Probably.
Say good night, Brad.
Good night.
Once again, our final score, 36-8, the Red Bay Tigers victorious. If you're out there joining us on the broadcast, thank you so much. Once again, to Congressman Robert Adderhope. And I want to say once again a big shout out to Steve and Cindy Mullins. And they're with the Lasting Legacies gravestone cleaning. Folks, I know these tombstones looking pretty nasty. Get them looking good for your loved ones that's gone on before. So I know they'd be proud of you. 205-458-6383. Licensed in 4 counties. And that's Etowah, Tishomingo, Franklin, and also Carver counties. That's Legacies. Lasting Legacies gravestone cleaning, Steve and Cindy Mullins. And once again, don't forget to check out Main Street Market tomorrow, Inside You and Variety. And that's going to wrap this broadcast up. The Tigers' final score, 36-8 over Tupelo Christian. We're going to say good night. May God bless you, and we'll see you next time right here on the Ivy Broadcasting Company. And good night from Fred Bostic Jr., Memorial Stadium.